Friends, welcome back to another Kind of Funny Games afternoon stream. It's Wednesday, and you're halfway through the work week, halfway through the school week if you're still trapped at school. But the best part is we're coming off an extended break. So really, it's a short week over here. We're having some fun. We're getting back in the flow. And guess what, y'all? We got a fun one planned today. Of course, you all earned it last month. We saw Kevin teach us all about Twitch. Now, we have called upon Nick Scarpino. He's got a massive brain, and he's going to show you how it works with Adobe After Effects. Now, Nick, you're the man with the tutorial. Is it Adobe After Effects? I don't know. I'm just a jabroni. What is it?
Yeah, we're going to be going through a project that I made for you in After Effects. We talked a little bit about making some fun subscriber animations and just playing around with that. I don't know if we're going to implement this one that I made specifically, but I was going to show people kind of what you can do in After Effects and kind of how I made that. Take some suggestions from the chat to see if there's anything they want to see me make, or, you know, simple stuff. Obviously, it'll be like recreate the Leaning Tower of Pisa in 3D in After Effects. I'd be like, well, actually, I probably could do that, but I have to use Cinema 4D. Yeah, just kind of run you through, Mike, After Effects to show you kind of how the platform works. And if anyone has questions on how I build some of my stuff, I'm more than happy to answer them. And then, of course, we'll do a few minutes of that, and then we'll jump into something else, I'm sure.
I wonder what.
I'm really excited, Nick.
I don't know, Barrett. I don't know.
What
could be anything, Barrett. Could be me and Mike learning synchronized swimming. Could be us going into Verdansk. We just don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I got what Barrett said. It's right.
Yeah, Barrett, of course, it's Warzone. It's gonna be Warzone.
Nick is gonna show off After Effects. All the best friends out there. Of course, I put up a Reddit post where you could ask any question you'd like to Nick about After Effects, what he can show you, what he can teach you. But Nick is going to show off some basic stuff right now, how he gets it going, what he starts with, and we'll go from there. But if you have questions as well in the chat, hold on to those for right now as we just get this thing going. And then I will ask for questions, and I will ask Nick any questions you have. Don't forget, of course, we are working that bar today. We can go for that extra hour. We can work towards our monthly goals. It's a new month, new monthly goals out there. And our first one is at 4 monthly goals. We will do a Photoshop challenge with the community. I'm hoping that we can get it done this week. If we hit 4 days out of the 4 days we stream, this Tuesday, Nick and Andy will rank all of your favorite Arizona iced tea flavors. What better way to rank some iced teas than with some Photoshop challenge? So if we can get it done, we'll make that happen this Tuesday. If not, we'll push it off later. Happy birthday to Panda Finn out there as well. Happy birthday to our friend Panda Finn, who's jumped into the Warzone with us a number of times. But remember, you can fill up that bar. We can work towards our monthly goals. We can get that extra hour. And Nick has that up. Barrett is running the 1s and 2s with us. So if you want to say hi to Barrett, don't be afraid. My guy Barrett's in the background having some fun with us. Nick, why don't you start off talking? I want to look for I'm looking for some questions, but I think you should get it going here with anything you got.
Sidinator in the chat asks, are you self-taught? Yes, I am self-taught on all of my, well, that's not fair to say, but I am for the most part predominantly self-taught on all of the Adobe products, as well as camera work and stuff like that. But that sounds like a misnomer, mostly because I have just done a ton of online tutorials. Some I've paid for, some that I've just found for free, because there's a ton of resources there. Now with YouTube, I mean, you can just pretty much, there's not a project that goes by that I don't find myself Googling something or reaching out to guys like Roger, people that I know in my life that know more than I do about this platform, and I can just kind of pick their brain on stuff. But the cool thing about the Adobe suite is that it's so integrated with itself. If you want to, you can open up Premiere, and if you're editing something, you can literally make a new track that'll then link to a After Effects track. So then you go into After Effects, and when you're tweaking stuff in there, it'll tweak it real time in Premiere. Same with Photoshop, same with the Illustrator. So you'll see, kicking it off here, this is what the project sort of window looks like, which shouldn't be necessarily, if you've done non-linear editing, it shouldn't be that foreign to you, right? You've got your sort of composition window here. I believe in Premiere they call it the program window or the source window, depending on what you're looking at. You've got your projects here, which is where all your layers are. So here I've got it kind of, I don't know, it might be kind of small for everyone. I guess I can probably zoom in, but you can see that I've got mine kind of broken down into comps, which I call compositions, which is what they call it here. And then I've got some layers that I brought in for the Kind of Funny Plays logo. And then this just is an auto-created folder. Anytime you create a solid, in After Effects, it makes a folder for you. And usually this folder, if you're anything like me, instead of grabbing these and dropping them on your timeline, I just create 500 new layers every single time, and it's a big mess. So my first my first piece of advice to anyone jumping into any of these programs, whether it be Premiere or After Effects, is make sure this window is as organized as humanly possible. Because what will start to happen is, as you import more assets and you think, oh, I'm just going to import this track or this thing and just see how it works, this becomes a jumbled mess of crap. And then when you want to jump back in there and find one of your compositions, granted, you can just search for it here, but it's just a nightmare. And it's the concept of like having, if your project window is clean, then the project will be clean itself, and that'll help you keep organized. A little organization goes a long way. So the main difference between After Effects and Premiere is that Premiere is uses basically multiple tracks, right? But you can put multiple pieces of footage on one track. This is the biggest thing to wrap your head around, I think, for After Effects, is that After Effects is more like Premiere. It's more like Photoshop in motion, if you want to think of it that way, or Illustrator in motion, and that you have a bunch of layers, but one layer cannot be on the same one asset cannot be on the same layer as another asset. So I'll show what I mean here. So this is the end project of what I animated for Mike, right? And this is just a nested composition here. That's just one layer. You see it right here. It's the KF Smiley 1920 by 1920. And this is a little subscriber bump that I made just to say, hey, thanks for subscribing, everyone who subscribes today. And that's kind of what that looks like. I didn't really, unfortunately, and actually, I can change this real quick. Go to my composition and just change the settings here to make it like 1920 by 1920, so you guys can see it a little clearer. So now this will be a lot clearer, and I'll just reset this back to 100 for the scale, and maybe that looks a lot cleaner now. So that's kind of what I did there. And you see this style is I'm kind of half-assed in this. I'm not great at this stuff, the little line drawings and all that stuff, Mike, as they pop up, and the little hearts and stuff, but you kind of get the picture. There are people that do this stuff a lot. That's really cool. But what's interesting and what's kind of difficult to wrap your head around is that if you look here, this is just one layer, Mike, on the timeline, and this is our little timeline window down here. Mm-hmm. And it'll open up in tabs of other compositions that you have in the project. But this is a nested composition. This is the nested layer, rather. If I click into this is what the project really looks like. So these are all the multiple layers that click all here. This is all the layers in that project. And the reason I nested them was just because I like to nest my projects. I did this project in a higher resolution, so I did 1920 by 1920, and then we talked about scaling it down from like 300 to 300, something like that. So it would just be the size you need it when you import it into Twitch, or if you want to use it for Premiere. It's just nice to have it be small, so you don't have to worry constantly about shrinking it down. And if I was a real professional, Mike, I would do this in a 1920 by 1080 composition and actually place it where it needed to go, so that when you bring it into OBS, you just put it in there and it's just like an overlay. It just works.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do that anymore. But
I like that.
But we're not quite sure if we're going to use this or where it's going to go. So this is just kind of how so right now this is massive. So that's at 100%. Or that's at 100% right there. So if you were to bring this into OBS, it would take over the entire screen. You'd have to shrink it down and all that stuff. But I can obviously judge those settings later. But anyway, back to this is what your composition is going to look like. And this is actually, if anyone's worked in After Effects, like if Roger were here, he would laugh, because this is only, how many layers is this? 14 layers, 2 of which I'm not even using. I've had compositions in After Effects be hundreds of layers before, and with nested composition, or with nested layers or sequences in those. So you can get up to the point where organization becomes incredibly important, and labeling things and color coordinating things becomes incredibly important, because as you're dealing with multiple compositions that are nested in and of each other, being able to find them and being able to know and having good naming conventions for all this stuff really, really saves you a lot of time. And it doesn't just save you time now, it saves you time when Tim calls you and says, hey, can we do the Kind of Funny Games daily introduction, but make it Christmassy? Can you change those colors real quick to make it Christmassy and maybe put some snow in it? And I go, no problem, because I can jump in there. I see where every layer is. I know how to add snow just based on the fact that it's, I Googled it. And that's just how it goes.
So to give it like a specific example of like how many layers you would have on average, like for Games Daily, right? A lot of that was done with After Effects. A lot of those things.
The whole intro for Games Daily was done in After Effects.
Yeah. So like how many layers and Nessus sequences would you say you had for
that?
Games
Would have
Daily?
been probably 10 to 15 compositions. So 10 of these right here, what you're seeing here, with probably 20 different layers in there altogether. And the reason behind that is, so what'll happen is Andy will design something in Illustrator or Photoshop. I usually ask for Illustrator because Illustrator plays a lot nicer with After Effects than Photoshop does, just because Photoshop is usually you're dealing with rasterized files. And if you're not familiar with those terminology, there's two types of files really that you need to worry about when you're importing things into After Effects. There's a rasterized file, which means like, hey, Mike, I'm taking a picture of you. I'm bringing it in. This picture is 300 by 300 or 1920 by 1080, whatever. That's as big as you can go. If you start going any bigger than that, you're going to start getting a reduction in quality of the image. So if I scaled, for instance, any picture up to like 200%, you know what it looks like, right? It's going to look kind of shitty and grainy, and it is. Then there's vector-based files, which Illustrator creates. Vector-based files are awesome because you click this little button right here, and all of a sudden you can scale that up infinitely to a degree, however much After Effects will let you scale it up, and it'll still be crisp. The line will still be crisp because it's actually rendering it real time in vector. So I have Andy do those, but then I have to go in, and every single one of these, if you're seeing right here, if I want to animate these properties separately, they have to be on separate layers, or I have to create a separate layer for them. So what I do is I'll go into After Effects and I will break the circle out, this drop shadow out, the cross. I'll break this cross out into two members probably, and then all of these will be on a separate layer, and then the smile will be on a separate layer. So right there, you're dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially 10 layers already just to animate the smiley face. Does that make sense? So you can start seeing now with this how many layers are on here. And like I said before, some of these layers you can reuse, like you can reuse properties from them, but for the most part, as you're going in, you're dealing with separate things that you have to animate separately. But going back real quick to the idea of, because Barry, you've been in Premiere a lot, right?
Oh yeah, Premiere is where I feel safe and at home, and I opened up After Effects and Photoshop a couple times, and like Photoshop I like kind of have a handling on after 5 years of being in the industry at this point. After Effects, no, I got an egg brain when it comes to After Effects.
But what's so wrapping your head around it, like the basics of it are go a long way, right? So understanding that After Effects and Photoshop are very similar in that they work with layers is incredibly important, and those layers can interact with each other however you need them to, right? There's blend modes, there's different properties that you can tell one layer above or below another layer to affect. But the big thing is, for me, that was like eye-opening was, so if you look at these layers right here, right, I have a layer that starts at roughly I guess 1 second in. I don't know. So 32 frames into my composition, you have this layer start. In Premiere, you would just put a cut here, and these would be on the same timeline. The same, basically, I forget what Premiere's terminology is, but track, right? You cannot put things on you cannot put two different assets on the same track in After Effects. They have to have, every asset has its own layer. And that's very, very specifically done because the way everything animates, and they can't interact with each other like that. So for instance, if I wanted to put a cut here and put shape layer 5, you can't put a cut here. If I do, you'll see what happens if let me see if I can remember the hotkey for that. I try to put a cut there.
Yeah, it'll make a new
shape
layer
6 on a new layer, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
And the reason it does that is because there's so many different things. Like I can use this layer, the top layer, as a mask for the bottom layer. So I can have the top layers, the information in the top layers, color channels, actually mask out the information in the bottom layer, and vice versa. And you also have all your blend modes and your layer modes and your track map modes, all that stuff's over here. I can also parent one layer to another layer. So if I have something moving that I like this animation, I can actually take this little pick whip tool here and just say, hey, I want all my layers to do that. And we'll just take that pick whip and link it to that specific keyframe animation. But going back from that, that's high level stuff. Going back, so the similarities between Premiere. So Barrett, when you go into Premiere and you double click on like the effects, right? The cool thing is Adobe has a base amount of well, I guess what we call these like transform effects or transform properties rather baked into every single layer, right? So you have mask properties if there's a mask there, but you also, every single layer, if I just go, hey, I'm going to start, actually, I'll just start a new composition here. We'll make it 1920 by 1080, which is the standard for now. Eventually it'll be 4K, and that'll be horrible for animation because it'll take forever to render. But then we'll start a new solid, right? We'll make it the same size as our composition so it fills the window, right? So this is how you're starting everything. When you twirl down this little bad boy right here, you see it's got those transform properties. So if I want to put keyframes for scale, or if I want to affect the scale of this thing, it's all baked in right there. You don't have to worry about applying effects. And that's similar to every layer or every piece of asset of footage you put in Premiere has that same thing too. You can go in there, you can adjust all those little tiny things you want, rotation, opacity, all that stuff. And that's super, super cool because in prior iterations, you would have to like add effects to things like that to affect those things. But they were like, hey, what are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basic things you're always screwing around with on a layer? And it's these things. And then the other thing that everyone kind of, if you're not familiar with animation, you should know is that all animation is based off of keyframes. So Mike, what a keyframe is I go, all right, I want to scale this thing up so I don't see it at first, and then it scales up and it pops in, right? So at the very, very beginning, I want the percentage of scale to be 0, right? I want that to, and at zero scale for X and Y, we're not gonna deal with 3D for right now, but X and Y, you got nothing. You're gonna click this little stopwatch right there, and what that does is it puts this little rotated, I guess you can call it a diamond shape. I always think of them as rotated squares for some reason, but now that I'm looking at it, boom, diamond. That puts a keyframe at 0 frames, 0 seconds, and then you've got 0 scale. And I say I want that to animate over the span of 10 seconds, right? This is a 30-second long composition, but I want this thing to pop up at about 10 seconds. You would then go into your scale factors, or your scale numbers rather, and put 100, and that'll put another keyframe here. And so you'll notice this is something I love that After Effects does that sometimes Premiere doesn't do, is that it'll just put an auto keyframe in there. So now as I scrub over my composition, you'll see, boom, over the span of 10 seconds, this thing scales from 0% to 100%. And then of course, if you want to get animated a little bit more into it, well, you can't really see that here. We'll just drop this down to like 3 seconds here. So I'll drag that keyframe down to 2 seconds. And then I'll come a few frames before that, and I'm going to actually animate it up to 120. I'm going to go a little bit bigger than it needs to go. Actually, I'm not going to go bigger than it needs to go because you won't see it. So I'm at 100, and I'll end my end scale here will be 85%. So what that'll do is it'll give you that nice little animated like, ooh, that's way too long. You can't see it. Let's drag this down so you can see what I'm talking about here. So you see it gives that nice little like, oh, I'm coming a little too far and I'm backing off.
Yes.
So that's all stuff you can do with keyframes in a very, very basic way. So if you wanted to have like Snowbike Mike come up and just like scale up, it's all the same. That's just a text layer that you would type in here. Snowbike Mike rocks. God, I can't type on this. I can't type on PC keyboards, Barrett. It's just impossible.
What do you type on then?
I type on my MacBook Pro when I answer emails. So same thing here, right? So we're going to put a scale of 100 right where we want it to be 100. We're going to scrub back into 0. We're going to go 0. And you'll see, oh, Snowbike Mike rocks. This is the basis of everything. Wow. This is the foundation of pretty much everything you do in After Effects. It's all keyframe oriented. Now we can get into the various different types of keyframes, whether they be linear keyframes or non-linear based keyframes like curve keyframes, what they call it. They call them easy ease or ease keyframes. I can't remember what they're called, but we're not going to necessarily mess with that. So when we go back into our bigger project here, so I've taken a mixture of assets, one of which was Andy's Illustrator file that he made for me that I broke out into the various different things, and you can then come in and tweak them, and you can see that same scale that I just did is exactly what I did for the smiley here. If I isolate just that layer, which I think is just that, right? So now we can just see the smiley. And by the way, when you're seeing a checkered board, Barrett, in any any Adobe product, that
It's
checkerboard
transparent.
pattern back there means that there's a transparent background.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about that is if you work with transparent backgrounds, when you go into your master sequence, and Snowmike Mike goes, you know, I really just want a square that has a background. Like I want this, but I want the background to be a different color. Well, you can just create a new layer that is that magenta color or whatever, drop it below, and bada bing, bada boom. Now, because the other composition has a transparent background, I can then nest it and put a color,
whatever you want behind it.
You probably wouldn't want to use this color though, because it's obviously
like the eyes, like
the eyeball's gonna get faded out. But if we wanted it to be on white, for instance, I could go back into this solid settings and just create white, and you could see that that's that now, and that you've kind of got our thing. Oop, sorry, doing that. So that's one of the things that you sort of have to start thinking about. And a lot of times, I mean, any After Effects artist, unless you're really, really good, will tell you, like, you kind of jump in with the main project, and then that your main composition, which is this, you start nesting those, and then that becomes like a sub comp of a bigger comp, and then that bigger comp, and then you go to another comp, and then finally you've got your final composition, which is 4 or 5 comps down the road from where you thought it was going to be. And that's just kind of the way it goes. But again, the cool thing is if I wanted to tweak any of these layers that are made in After Effects, Illustrator, I could just jump back into that project file, hit save, and they'll auto update here. So if I wanted to change these colors real time, I could do that by applying an effect, or I could just go back into the original file and do it to it. And again, all these things were kind of ripped from one of Andy's, we gotta take this off. All this stuff is based on Andy's artwork that he provided me. He just gave me, you know, I think he gave me a Photoshop file, and I ended up
someone in the chat was actually asking of like, do art assets come from Photoshop, or do you guys make these things in here? And so there you go. There's your answer.
Here's a weird story. Like all of the above, if I can create it if it's a vector-based thing that has multiple shapes to it, I do it in Illustrator. It's just way easier. It just works better in Illustrator. But if I could recreate this very, very easily in After Effects, right? If I wanted to, I could go in and we could start a new composition. We'll just do a square because it's a circle, so might as well. I could go in and we'll do a solid. Oh, I need to find I'm just gonna drop this in for color reference. Hold on. Just drop this on there.
I appreciate you going through and like kind of basing it off of like, or explaining it in the way of After Effects as a whole, of like keyframing and stuff, because that stuff I understand from.
Yeah, and that's all it really is. Yeah. And then, you know, there's lots of, I mean, obviously, when I first opened this program up, I was like, there's no freaking way I'm going to know what all these little buttons do, or what the point of it is. And I'm not even going to try. And then after 15 years, I'm happy to say I know what the vast majority of them do. I don't know what this button does. I don't know what a composition mini flowchart is. I do know what this is. The graph editor is the bomb.com, but that thing confuses the shit out of me. Anything past one more keyframe. And then I forget what this does, but I think this masks. What is this? Yeah, okay, that's like a smart mask function. But yeah, I mean, slowly but surely, you just kind of learn what everything does. And then of course there's an update that comes out and they add new tools. Like they added these things called shape layers, which at first I was like, these are the dumbest things ever. Take them out of the game. This is stupid. Then I saw one tutorial that I was like, oh wait, this is the most powerful thing that they've ever put in After Effects. These are so rad. And they continue to iterate off of them. And they listen, you know, Adobe listens to feedback from people and says, hey, when we like, you know, if I want to draw cool strokes, it'd be really, really cool if I could taper those or have them be softer or whatever. And so they've put those in throughout the years. But yeah, if I wanted to do, just going back to this, if I want to create this, recreate this in Photoshop or in After Effects, all I need is the colors, right? And there's a color reference for every single thing in there. So all I need to do is I'll come in here and I'll create a new solid. I'll pull this back over here so you guys can see it. I'll take the little color picker, pick that, and that color is, you know, I would make sure probably that this matches the cyan or the specific blue that Andy would use, because I never trust my eye. I just trust these numbers because my monitors are like gaming monitors, so they're not great at actual color matching. So we'll go in there, right, and boom. And then you can literally use masks like you would in Illustrator. Masks work a little bit different. In Illustrator, they're paths that you can change into masks. Here, they're actually like, they start as masks, and then I'll just draw a circle. All right. I messed that up, but it's okay. We'll just juice it over a little bit. And then I'll duplicate that mask and double click on the little anchor point there and just drop it in a little bit. Right. And then come in here and make it subtract. And then when I turn this layer off, now I've got the base of my circle. And then the cool thing is, if you create it in After Effects, I believe this little star works as well. So now if I click that on and I nest it, it will say, oh, we're going to make this vector. And no matter what I do with this circle from here on out, if I drag it into other projects and scale it up to like 1,000%, this edge is still going to look good on it, which is important. And that's why I traditionally stay away from dragging anything into After Effects that was created in Photoshop, unless it was like, you'll get like when I did the Borderlands intro, they gave me some of those assets and they were mega. They were like a gig a piece. They were so big and they had so much color information and bit depth in them that I was like, cool, this is fine. This is going to stay forever. But it lags your system a little bit. So the cool thing about working with files and stuff from Illustrator is that they don't have to be bigger than 1920 by 1080. I can scale them up and they won't have to reference all that information. It's just a smarter way of rendering. And it doesn't bog down your system, which is super cool. So that's sort of like the high level stuff, or that's the low level stuff, like base stuff. Higher level stuff, I don't know if you guys have questions for that. I mean, let me turn the transparency off here. This stuff was built in shape layers. And then, like I said, this is just animating properties left and right. The one thing I always like to do is I love this effect right here where it kind of draws itself off, which is just the oldest trick in the book. And I can show you guys how I did that if you want. That's always kind of a fun one to see.
Yeah, I have some fun questions. Let's get some questions going from the Reddit and from, of course, Twitch. So Twitch chat over there, myself and Barrett will be looking at you if you guys have questions. But Nick, I'll rattle off a couple of questions over here from the Reddit, and then we can go from there. And we also have maybe one or two fun ones that maybe you can show and kind of teach us all on.
Well, look, I just learned something new. Oh, who said that? Oceans3 says you can actually right click to convert an Illustrator layer or a shape layer. I did not know that. See, like there's like so many different things in here that you have to work with this every day to really understand. And I pop in like once a month. I don't know how to do that. That's super cool that you can do that. Sorry, continue, Mike.
Of course, Nick. So moving forward, let's go from the Reddit right now. Rye Dizzle says, what are some essential keyboard shortcuts that you use, Nick Scarpino?
Hold on. I want to do this real quick because this just blew my mind. Create shapes from vector. Wow. That's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. So I just learned something very, very cool and powerful. This is, again, shape layer is badass. The hotkeys that I use all the time are the basic. I have to hit this a billion times. What is the hotkey for it, right? So that is T for opacity, S for scale, P for position, right? And then the most powerful of them all, which is shift any of those. And when you hit, or U actually, U is pretty powerful too. If you hit U, that shows you where all of your keyframes are, which you're not seeing here. But when I go into here, I go, oh crap, I don't know where that stupid keyframe was. I type in U and it brings up, it'll expand all the layers and only show the layer properties that have keyframes on them, which is huge. When I figured that one out, that was good. Also, shout out to this unbelievable shortcut for every Adobe product, I think, which is when you hold spacebar down, you can just move around your composition. It'll just grab it. That one blew my mind. I'm also, and then like I said, if you hold down Shift, you can hold down Shift, S, T. Why is that working on T, and then P, R for rotation, and that'll just add those properties in, so you can kind of see what's going on there, which is cool. And then I'm always a big fan of Control Shift D, which will just split that one right in half and create a new track, which is cool.
Moving forward, I have another one says, what are Nick's go-to render settings for rendering both alpha channel and non-alpha channel compositions, transparent layers and non-transparent layers?
I keep my properties, I think, not on this because it's a brand new PC. I haven't actually tweaked them yet, but we can actually go in there and do that right now. Why not? We're here, right? It's Sunday. Where is that output, right? So I'll do, for my output module, I will do, no, that's input output, sorry. I will usually do, chat, help me out. Where is this setting where you can kind of set that? I'll usually do QuickTime, and I'll do QuickTime with RGB plus alpha. So that'll be my default, because there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse. Not in the render queue. I'm actually looking for the, thank you, Joker. But I'm actually looking for the, in the preferences, you can set what you want your output like module to look like. I think Kevin taught me this actually, and I forget where that. Oh, it's in Render Queue. I'm sorry, that's what he was trying to say. I apologize. Anyway, I'll do QuickTime still, and then I'll do RGB plus alpha, and so I'll render high quality QuickTime movies. They're quote unquote lossless, which means that you're not getting a huge loss. They're not 100% lossless. Don't let anyone tell you that. But oh no, wait, QuickTimes are. Sorry, I was going to say ProRes sometimes, but yeah, that I'll usually just do QuickTime still because I'm old school. But if there's a better one, let me know.
From the chat and friend of the show, Cameron Kennedy, he writes in, I would love to hear how Nick approaches a project. There are so many literal moving pieces and intros, like the one for PS I Love You. How does he figure out what he wants to do, plan it out, and keep it organized? Thanks. Now, Nick, I'll put on top of that, we have some other people who would love to see like a walkthrough, right? A couple of people have asked, how does he do the intros for the shows? Or somebody just put out there, how does he create a lower third for maybe one of the shows? So, Nick, if I were to challenge you and say, hey, Nick, could we make a basic lower third? Maybe we could add in Cameron Kennedy's to that. And maybe if you could walk us through a lower third, if you think that would be easy enough to show.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I can do that. By the way, thank you for, I think, Joker, I think this is what you were talking about, render settings templates. This is what you want to tweak here, so that this is actually a really, really important thing to do. I'll use animation, not 4444, just because animation, I think, works better for actual colors and animation. 4444, I think, works better if you're doing effects work for footage. Don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong about that, but either way, you're dealing with huge file sizes, but I think ProRes is going to give you slightly smaller file size. But I end up taking the animation and just bringing it right into Premiere anyway, and then just exporting it to look like crap anyway with an H.264. What was Cameron's? Oh, so what I'll do for PS I Love You, I usually just go off whatever artwork I get. So I don't really have a concept of what I'm going to do until I see what happens. Then when I see like Andy's line drawings, I'm like, okay, well, those are just begging to be drawn in and scaled up and do all those fun things with it. And then it'll also be dictated by whatever track Tim gives me. So Tim usually comes and says, hey, I got this really cool music track that's like a variation on the Kind of Funny theme. Here's Andy's artwork. And then I'll listen to that theme. I'll look at the artwork and go, okay, cool. I think I could do something really cool here. And then if I need to request more artwork from Andy, or if I need to generate some stuff myself, that's what I'll do. Step one usually is taking that artwork and dragging it into Illustrator and cleaning up whatever the artist has done. And I don't mean that to be an insult. I just mean when people are designing, when you're designing artwork for like a t-shirt, or to be, just a still image that you're going to put on Twitter, Instagram, or it's going to be used on, in just Photoshop files, or for instance, like Andy does a lot of the stuff. He'll do it in Photoshop, and he'll do all the thumbnails, images and stuff like we do. But for me, that's not good enough, because I need to be able to go into each individual layer. So more often than not, let me see if I can actually open up Illustrator here. I'll show you kind of what what I would do and kind of break up this stuff. Let me see if I have. Oh yeah, cool. I'll do the smiley here. Okay. Yeah. Click on it. Let me in. This is a wave I was doing for the other thing. That's ugly. So we're not going to use that. That's not that either. Come to my comedy show. So here's where, like, normally I'll get, what always happens is you'll get this in Illustrator, but it'll be, you won't see the dots. The dots will be like kind of baked into the image, and they won't be that great. So you got to go in. So what I had to do is I went in here and I recreated these dots just using a stroke pattern in Illustrator, so I could turn those off separately. And then I've got the shadow, which I've created, and then these individual items here. And a lot of the times you'll get from designers, specifically people who do like logos and stuff like that, who don't necessarily care about animation, you'll just get a mess. You'll get paths that are everywhere. You'll get blend modes, you'll get transfer modes that are baked into the image, or effects that were baked in that you just can't use that stuff in After Effects. So when I got like the PS I Love You stuff from Andy, it was super, super cool, but all the colors and all those layers were baked into one layer. So I had to then go in and select each path and break them out the way I wanted them to on individual layers. So if you see the layers down here, and the reason, again, that I want that is because, going back to the first kind of part of this tutorial, is that every layer, every asset needs to be on its own layer, basically. So if I want these assets on separate layers, which I know I'm going to want, I spend a few minutes and I just break them out. I say that, but they're actually on one layer here just because I was kind of speeding through. But normally I would probably put these on different layers so I can kind of screw with them separately. And it's just because like at the end of the day, I could go back into After Effects and just duplicate this over and over again and mask these layers out. But then I have to make sure I put the anchor point properly for when they're going to scale and all that stuff. And it's just so much easier to do in Illustrator because, again, this is what Illustrator is for. If you want to make fine-tuned masks and paths and stuff like that, super cool. Also, another thing, which I forget who brought it up in the chat, who was talking about being able to convert, again, blew my mind, Illustrator layers into shape layers. You can also, if I just want this path, right? You can't see it because I'll just take these paths. If I just want these paths, I can actually, it's so cool. You can just hit Control C and then Control V. So you can copy them and then paste them onto a layer in After Effects. So if I don't even want to deal with, oftentimes, like for instance, when I made this heart for this animation, right? You see this final animation here. I made it in After Effects first and I was like, it's not as precise as I want. It's kind of wonky. It kind of looks like a kid drew a heart when he was stoned. So I went into Illustrator, drew the heart path, half of it, right? Duplicated it, made it all pretty, and then I just hit Control. I just copied it and I pasted it onto a layer that was just a solid layer here, so I could tweak. And so you see this path right here was made in Illustrator and then copied over to a layer in After Effects, and then duplicated. And then I took that same layer and I masked out the dots behind it here with it to give it sort of that dot like drop shadow look. So. I would say a lot of time is, I would say 50% of time is spent just making assets usable and then bouncing back and forth between Illustrator and stuff for something like P.S. I Love You. Any other questions, Mike?
That is all the Reddit questions over here. Now I'm looking to the Twitch chat. Twitch chat, if you have any questions, please let us know. Also, remember that we're here with Nick Scarpino teaching us After Effects if you're just jumping in and have no idea what is going on. Yeah. Of course, we can't fill up that bar. We've passed the first 15-minute marker, so great job, everybody. Thank you to Game Attack. Thank you to Charlie. Thank you to Rasmir123 as well, all for the resubs and supporting us here at Kind of Funny and pushing that bar up. And we'll take a look over here and see what is going on.
I spotted one that I wanted to answer. Yep. Who was it? It's asking me about plugins. Oh, the N Sansoni says, Nick, what plugins do you use? I would use a ton of plugins, but every single time I change computer, I'm so lazy and I don't want to re-download them and find the key because there's no like, every single plugin you use is totally different as to how you install it, how you reinstall it, whether you can use it again. But I used to use a lot of the Trapcode plugins a lot. So I used to use Particular back when that like particles floating around was super cool. But for something like this, I actually find it just better to create the assets you want in here, in Engine, I guess you want to say, or actually in the program, and go from there. This is a very, very simple animation that you should be able to do with a decent amount of knowledge of how the keyframings work without having to necessarily worry about plugins, because there's so many different like actual like pre-done animations that After Effects gives you. For instance, this text. That's just a text layer animation. That's a basic preset that comes with a text layer. So I didn't scale these up one by one. In fact, I wanted to have them scale up from left to right, but that would require some Java scripting expressions that I don't know about, or maybe you guys can tell me how to do that instead, because I'm not quite sure. I don't work with a lot of text animations, but yeah, I don't screw with plugins that much. But again, I'm only ever doing stuff like this, so my work is pretty simple. If you want to do stuff like badass particle effects, or if you want to go into 3D, then you got to go into a little bit more hardcore stuff, which is another cool thing that After Effects does do. It actually does let you, and I haven't done it yet on this machine, but I'll try it. We can actually screw around with it. You can start a new layer that is I don't know why it's not letting me. New, and you can do a Cinema 4D file. So you can actually drag files into a 3D program and create 3D assets that then can be used and animated in After Effects, which is super cool. Maxon and After Effects, I think, have a partnership. I don't think Premiere or Adobe bought them. I think it's just a partnership, but it is a very cool thing to be able to do. And it has unfortunately put a lot of the 3D plugins in my brain. They're not needed anymore because I'm like, wow, I can just jump into Cinema 4D and screw around in there, and it's really powerful.
Washburn135 asks, Mike, can you ask Nick about his experience/knowledge with Illustrator, and does he have any favorite tools/techniques in Illustrator?
No, I mean Illustrator, no. Again, my knowledge for I think I would say my knowledge for all these programs across the board is fairly novice. After Effects probably is the thing I know most about because it's the thing that requires so much more information to be able to actually like function. Premiere, Illustrator, Photoshop, basic necessities. So anytime I watch Andy work in Photoshop, I'm reminded of how little I know in Photoshop. I will say with Illustrator, like one of the things that I would urge people to learn, or at least have some knowledge of, are these shape modes. So the ability to make complex shapes, because the cool thing about Illustrator is you can make anything you want, complex shapes, all that stuff. You can draw them out by hand, or you can use basic shapes like rectangles in circles to make whatever the heck you want. But they have these little cool shape modes where you can, like this Pathfinder, where you can go in there and you can you can tell files how they're supposed to interact with each other. So if I take these two circles and I just want this ellipse in the middle of the circle, I can grab them. All the groups right now. Hold on, let me ungroup. I can grab them and go, I want these to divide, and then I can delete this. Oh, I gotta grab the right tool for it. Delete that, and boom, I've now made this ellipse. So being able to think on terms like that is super cool, because what is this? Well, if I duplicated it and rotated it a bunch of times, I can make a flower out of it, right? Oh, so I screw this up completely, right? Ooh, look at this. We're making a little flower and stuff like that. So, and it's clean, and that's what I like about it. I like that you can actually you can make these things. And if I were to draw them by hand, forget about it. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to get this shape perfect like this more often than not. But look at that, done. Made a little flower for Mike. If I put two more leaves on here, it's his favorite flower. There it is.
You know it. You're the best. Not exactly a After Effects related question, but what does Kind of Funny as a company do for file structure, and how does it look? How do you stay organized across so many projects and so many different editors?
We don't. That's actually that's an issue that we have right now. We have some shared resources online for assets, but this was a problem we had at IGN as well. We had to actually have a shared LAN space. I forgot what they called it, but it was like a shared server that sat in a room where all the computers were fiber optically what was it, Avid LAN share, I think it was called.
Yeah,
I don't know if they moved away from that, but
no, it was still like, I remember having to go in there because that's how we would like archive all the like gameplay footage we would collect, and you'd still have to like go into that server room and like take out tapes and put in tapes and stuff of like things that were old and archived and stuff. So yeah, that thing, at least when I was there, was still there. I know they moved out of there. So
at a big, let's put it this way, if Kind of Funny ever gets to the point where we're like 50 employees, we're gonna need a tech ops manager to just do that. Because when you're dealing with, maybe not so much for Kind of Funny, because we don't have a huge heavy post-production workflow, but for IGN, I mean, there was like Dave Toole, I think, spent a lot of time going in there and managing that stuff and making sure there was like, because when you're capturing games at 1920 by 1080, but a relatively good bit depth, like you're getting gigs of information every single time that you have to store, and that adds up fast, specifically with the amount of games that IGN has to cover. So we also use Slack for like basic stuff. So we have an assets channel on Slack that just anytime Andy does something, he'll upload the fonts we have to use. He'll upload the project files for Photoshop and the templates and stuff like that. But since I'm the only person that works with, me and Roger are the only ones that work really in After Effects now, we'll just trade files back and forth if we need anything, or we'll just upload them to Drive.
Jess wants to know, Nick, what would be your best recommended way of learning After Effects? Like, would you do Academy, of course, do the trick, or would you go for a higher level course? Be better if you really want to learn it.
No, go basic course and give it a lot of time, because this is one of those programs that really builds on itself, and it's like math, right? Or like learning a language. If you don't do the intro courses, you're not going to understand what conjugating a verb is. Or if you don't know the alphabet, you can't make a word. If you can't make a word, you can't conjugate verbs, and all those things build off of themselves. And so don't worry about conjugating anything. You're not going to have to do that in After Effects. But if you don't understand the basic elements of the layout of the program and the basics of these transform properties, then you're going to be lost when you get into sort of the higher level stuff and nesting and all that stuff. So I would say start with find a series online that you can go through that's got a good interface so you can pause and roll back. Because with a lot of tutorials, you're going to be basically, if it's a 30-minute long tutorial, spoilers, it's going to take you 2 hours to get through. You're going to have to pause that damn thing, look for wherever the hell the thing is they're talking about, and go from there. And I think everyone's really lucky now. You can find a lot of free stuff on YouTube. If you just Google like basic intro to After Effects courses, I'm pretty sure you can find like there's probably playlists of very beginner level or novice level courses that you can go through. I had to go to places like Creative Cow or Video Copilot and just hope to God that I could follow whatever the tutorial was there. But I also did a couple courses that IGN paid for back in the day too. But I was pretty far along when I did those. But they taught me a lot of cool cool little tweaks that I still use today.
Pulverizer wants to know, and this is a good question for Baird as well. How do you guys deal with eye strain from staring at screens all day?
Blue light glasses. That was like the first thing Alyssa and I ordered when we started working from home last year. It was like after a week, and like I was getting headaches, especially with like just staring at screens even more by working from home and just like doing everything at home. That was the first thing we got, was a couple pair of blue light glasses.
I don't get a lot of eye strain with After Effects, which is weird. You would think I would, because I'm literally doing this, where you're like going down to the pixel and like looking at, this shit over and over again. But what I do is I get stress headaches. I get tension headaches. So for me, I would say get married and then have your wife walk over and remind you once every 3 hours that you haven't gotten up from your desk for 3 hours. Like there were times back in the day when I used to freelance. So I'd work at IGN. This is before Even Kind of Funny, and I would get, I'd make a little extra dollars by doing some animation work or some editing work. And for whatever reason, animation was always the thing where like the time just flew by. It would be 10 hours later. It would be 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden you'd feel my wife would grab my shoulders and push them down because I'd be like this. I'd basically just be like, and then I would get these. I'll never forget, there was this one project I did. I think it was Hellgate. I did the intro animation for like this Hellgate DVD, and the game tanked and the company went in or whatever. Not my fault. But I'll never forget. I just my first time ever getting a migraine headache. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know why I keep getting these headaches. And then Dee walked in one day and saw me like this. And she's like, have you moved in the last couple hours? I'm like, no. And she's like, I need you to relax your shoulders. And right when I did that, I felt my muscles, like the tension in them. I'm like, okay, I need to now. Some people set an alarm. Like you set an alarm every 45 minutes. Just to get up, move around, drink some water, stop drinking diet soda. Those things are very, very helpful. And
actually eat, because a problem that was like when I was doing my like my YouTube thing before working at IGN, like I would work from like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and like just work on like making videos and stuff. And Alyssa would come home from doing like a real job. She'd be like, have you, like, how are you doing today? And I'd be like, I feel like shit. Like I have a headache. Like I don't know what's going on. And then she's like, all right, what have you eaten today? And I'd be like, nothing. And she'd be like, all right, you fucking idiot. Like,
yeah, eat something. Yeah. Take care of yourself. It's important, And
on an update, what's for lunch today? What's for lunch today, y'all? It is an acai bowl.
Oh, Baird. Okay, very nice.
That is fun.
Next question is a fun one here, Nick. Coming from Sapphire Diamond Ruby, what's your favorite Kind of Funny After Effects project that you've worked on?
I really like the PS I Love You project that we did. That was
hot.
Really cool. It's really, really cool, and being able to update it was super fun. And it was challenging too, because at first, normally I wouldn't do our intros that, like, if you gave me the choice, I'd be like, I want 5-second intros for everything we do, just because it's so much more fun to work on a 5-second animation than it is to work on a 25-second animation. Because after a certain point, you're like, this is just, I'm running out of crap to do. It's so much more planning that you have to visualize and figure out for 20 seconds versus 5 seconds. You're like, I can infinitely tweak this. This is going to be super cool and make it just shit hot. So PS I Love You was very challenging for me, just because it was the song that Tim gave me was so long. And then I had to make sure at that point, I'm like, well, I've got all these assets. I have to go through all the years and all the various things of all the platforms that all the PlayStation platforms and all the various tech that they put out. I got to get it all in there. And of course, you're dealing with Greg and Tim, who are like PlayStation fanatics. So if I screw something up, they're like, Tim will be like, technically the this came out before this, and this disc is not correct for this. And I'm like, all right, well, let me make sure go and tweak that stuff. But I like that, and I really love the Kind of Funny Games Daily intro, because I think that just turned out very clean and cool. And it was my first time really experimenting with like kind of putting some of those fun lines and stuff all over the place for what I call flair.
Putting the flair on it, I like that.
Flair on it, bro. Let's see.
All right. One more question for you, Nick. Are you creating intros that like to the track, or is the sound design considered after you created the animation?
Sometimes, usually what we get is we'll get the sound, like if it's an intro for one of our things, we'll get, I think Corey still does our music. So Corey will give us like a track, or we'll use a Corey track from what we got a bunch from him. And I'll just time everything to that. And that's one of the cool things about After Effects is it's actually kind of a bummer, because one of the most important keys on a keyboard, and again, I bought this tiny little gaming keyboard before I thought I could show you guys here. I can't get up there. I got one of those gaming keyboards that doesn't have the numbers pad, but one of the most important keys is I think it's the 0 on the numbers pad. I gotta look. I don't have it over here either. And what that does is it will actually just preview the audio. So if you hit that, it'll play your timeline, but you won't see any animation. You'll just see where the audio hits, and you can stop it and key things to that. And without that, man, it is hard to keyframe stuff unless you bring it back into Premiere. But you can. I like to try to time everything specifically in After Effects, and that's one area where I think After Effects could get a little bit better, is being able to utilize some of the more GPU aspects, just kind of like preview the animation a little bit quicker. But
all right, that's some good stuff, Nick. You really kicked ass on that. Let's ask the chat, of course, what do you think of Nick's animation here for our new subscriber alert? Something we're working on as we continue to elevate the afternoon streams, and then of course Nick at night, which we may get a small teaser of later today. But what are some of the things that you want to see? Of course, we'll bring in Andy at the end of the month next month for emotes and working on that. But what do you think of these small animations here, Nick? Changing it up instead of a GIF for the team, do you like something like this? Let us know in the chat. Of course, we might test this out for a month or so, play with all these animations, and see how we can continue to elevate our afternoon streams with the look. But you let us know what you think of these assets that Nick has created here.
Cool in the game. How are you feeling, Mike? Feeling good?
I'm feeling good. I mean, Nick, you hit us with a lot of information. I will say you were very direct. You seem to follow a good flow there with your teaching style, which I really was pleased about. We got some great questions from the chat and over on Reddit, and I was really happy with that. I have to say, all in all, I'm very happy with the After Effects tutorial that you just gave, and it looks like a big program, right? This is something for me as such a novice. I got into Photoshop and Premiere, and I played around with those and felt overwhelmed. I went to YouTube. I think I also signed up for Skillshare as well for about 6 months there and learned just the very basics. And then I look at something like this and what you show, right? You can see the foundation really matching with all the other programs you've worked with. But of course, each and every one of them are so unique and different as well, which is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing too, is like, don't feel bad. That was my first reaction jumping into, back in the day for me, it was Final Cut when I first started doing video work. And I think, a good rule of thumb is, here's what I don't want people to do. I'm going to give you a piece of advice right now. Take it for what it is. Having a project to work on is the best way to learn, right? But the double-edged sword of that is you can't have a project to work on that's for a client that's paying you. Don't sell your services as an After Effects artist or a Premiere editor if you really don't know the platforms. You are going to put yourself through a metric shit ton of stress if you do that. Trust me, I did it all throughout my 20s. It's the old concept of fake it till you make it. You kind of got to tweak that a little bit. What I will say is, if you have a project that you want to recreate, or if you're like, oh, I work on my own Twitch channel and I'd love to be able to just take my Twitch archive and cut them up, that's a great opportunity for you to take footage that's yours, that you own, come into a non-linear editor like Premiere and screw around. And then you go, I wonder how you do this. And then you just Google it. And then there's a billion tutorials that tell you how to do that cool thing. And that's how you start learning. So don't be overwhelmed with it. With After Effects, you really have to have a love of animation. and motion graphics. And I did back in the day. That's why I started with them. Is I remember seeing stuff on TV and going, "That's so cool." I remember specifically there was one commercial, and I forget what the brand was, but they had these like all these strokes that used to come out at the camera. And I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. And that was, I started learning After Effects. And then of course, lo and behold, I realized that you couldn't do it in After Effects. You had to have a plugin called, I think it was a trap code plugin called Stroke, 3D Stroke, which I then ended up getting. And it was cool. Then I was like, I used it for a long time. But now that's kind of passe. People don't do that style anymore. But I would say having something to work on that will drive you is the best way to do it. It's the best way to just jump in and try to figure some stuff out.
Great advice there, Nick. I really like that. Barrett, did you have fun?
This was great. I mean, it was really cool, and it encourages me a little bit more to go back to After Effects after a couple of years and give it another shot. And yeah, I feel like this is definitely going to be a little more my speed than it took me a while to figure out Photoshop. Granted, Destin Legary was the one who tried to teach me Photoshop, and I love Destin Legary, but that was not the man who should have taught me Photoshop. So yeah, like
cool,
the way you explained it, it was like
once you learn Premiere, once you learn Premiere, Photoshop, and Illustrator. I'm sorry, Premiere, Photoshop, and Illustrator. After Effects then becomes an extension of that.
Yeah.
So After Effects then becomes, okay, I'm taking the concepts I've learned from nonlinear editing and the graphic design that I've learned from Photoshop and how the layers work together in Illustrator and Photoshop, and I'm going to marry those in this amazing program that I call After Effects. I've done photo work in After Effects because I like the tool set better in After Effects than I do Photoshop. Because the cool thing about After Effects is there's nothing in this program that are you familiar with the term destructive versus non-destructive like layers?
No.
So I mean, I might be using that term in chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in Photoshop, what I don't love is that in order to apply certain specific effects, you have to rasterize a layer. And what that does is it basically bakes in that size and the bit depth of that layer into your project. And so that's what they call destructive. If you do too many of those, you get too far along, you cannot undo that. What I love about After Effects is there's nothing that you can apply in After Effects that you can't tweak or take off because everything is effect based.
Okay.
So if I want to add, for instance, like all these colors, I can change these colors here whenever the heck I want, and it's not destructive. I'm not baking that in. Whereas a perfect example would be like, if I'm in Photoshop and I want to change the color of, something in my art, like I'll find the color and I'll use the paint can or whatever, or the magic wand and change that color. Well, then I have to go back and do that and I have to undo it, or I have to change that color again. There's no setting that will allow me to just tweak that quickly. And so in After Effects, you can do that very, very simply because everything is based off of these effects that are up here, which is super cool.
Good stuff, Nick. Twitch chat, final calls for any questions, comments, or concerns coming from your little After Effects tutorial with Big Nick. People are calling you the keyframe wizard, Nick, is what I'm seeing in the chat right now.
Menace Place, thank you. Menace Place is smart objects. Yeah, smart objects are a huge step forward for that, but you still have to rasterize some smart objects. I think when you want to apply certain effects, which I don't like. I hate that you have to rasterize stuff in Photoshop, which is why I've stayed away from it. But again, I have a very, very, very novice understanding of Photoshop. So there's probably people out there that are face palming right now being like, Nick has no fucking idea what he's talking about with Photoshop. He's totally wrong. But when it comes to After Effects, I do know I love the varying degree of control you can have. And I actually love a lot of the effects and stuff you can do because they have a lot of stuff built in here that you would find in a video editor, like curves and things like that, like that you wouldn't necessarily think would be in here. So you can do a lot of cool effects work on photos and like still stuff in After Effects.
Love that. Everybody get some claps around here. Nick, GG's in the chat. Great job with your After Effects teachings. But you know what? I know you've worked hard on that. You really gave it your all. You talked a lot. And I know what's really going to make you smile.
What's that, Mike?
That's a trip to Verdansk.
Oh, are you taking me on a vacation to Verdansk?
You know what I mean? I'm going to take you on a one-way trip to Verdansk. We're going to hot drop. We're going to play some video games. And let's relax for our second half.
This is going to be a tonal shift, and let me tell y'all, because like because it was just talking, I brought in some chill background music, some DMCA free stream beats from Harris Heller, and like let me tell, like listening to Nick like calmly explain things and having these stream beats, like I've been like relaxed, like I'm ready to take a nap, and I know y'all are about to get sweaty in Verdansk.
Oh, we're gonna get. My feet are about to sweat. My feet are about to sweat. My wife just came in and grabbed my phone, which means Postmates is being ordered for me right now.
Hell
so I'm
yeah.
very excited for the rest of my afternoon. As we fire that up, Mike, I am going to go run to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, I'll talk with everybody.
Chill. But I should
of course, Barrett having a nice acai bowl.
Yeah,
Nick is
I'm
going to
excited.
have some lunch. Everybody, it's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Let me know how your week has been going, what you guys and gals have been up to. Of course, what do you want to see next? Of course, if you look at our big monthly goals for the month of June, if we complete all 22 of our daily monthly goals, we continue to push that bar up. Andy Cortez will come in and teach us about Photoshop, show off a lot of his skills, and we'll even make a kind of funny emote. As you can see, we've been doing these kind of funny games afternoon streams for quite some time, and we've been slowly but surely adding different effects, different layouts, different looks. You can see Nick right now. I've challenged him with not only building out the Nick at Night streams, which are coming very, very soon. He's excited about that. He's really put together a cool layout for his streams to make it kind of personalized in his own, but also to elevate our streams here during the kind of funny games afternoon segment. So you'll see different sub alerts coming up, different follows. We're going to test that out throughout the months and see if we like that. Right now, Barrett, you know, I like the gifts of the teams, right? I think it's fun. I think it's personalized. But of course, we want to try new things. We want to elevate it each and every time.
Of course.
So, Barrett, I'm going to kick it to you.
What's up?
What have you elevated on your Sad Boy Barrett streams lately? Because I was tuned in
what have I elevated?
Watching.
You know what I've elevated, Mike? I'm actually going to stop streaming every week. That's what I've elevated, Mike.
Okay. He's going to roll it back. He's going to roll it back, everybody.
Yeah, I actually just announced that last night when we finished Persona 5 Royal. You know, it's a lot to balance, right, Mike? I was streaming twice a week, and then, you know, like doing that, having the day job, having just free time to myself to play games that I don't necessarily want to stream, being married, having a dog. It was a lot. So, yeah, I'm actually, I'm doing one more stream on Monday where I'm going to make some Persona 5 tier lists, but that's going to be pretty much it for me. One thing I did, but the fun thing about that journey of like streaming on my own time was like kind of learning the ins and outs of like how to like make kind of a good Twitch stream and a good like Twitch channel and stuff, and like learning how to make emotes and stuff. It's been a very long time. Like I have not made emotes since like April of last year, but it was like a fun time, like going into Photoshop and like figuring all that stuff out, and it's like it was like little stuff like that I would elevate, and like learning how to bring in like Twitch chat into OBS and like have those plugins and stuff like that, like just little things. Like I learned a lot from like at home production, and learned a lot about like what like my voice is on in like a live production setting, and like what my like kind of vibe is of producing something live. So doing a lot of stuff at home has really helped that. You know what though, Mike, this kind of makes me sad. We haven't talked about My Hero Academia in a while.
No, we haven't talked about anime in quite some time. We had a good flow, but then you know what took over? Resident Evil. You know what I mean? It's been the hot thing. Even though Andy at the end of Kind of Funny Games Daily, you know, he's just doing his best to avoid it. Maybe we'll play Valorant tomorrow, Andy, just for you if you're listening. Maybe we'll play Valorant. But he's doing a good job, and we've just lost that flow. And I've also lost the flow without having you and Blessing to like get hype and share the anime fun. I've lost that flow of turning on Funimation, turning on an episode or two.
Let's make a date. Let's make a date of like catching up on My Hero, because there's been all like I know people haven't been super high on this first arc in season 5 of My Hero, just because it's not like plot heavy like season 4 and season 3 were, but we're finally getting to some like really cool stuff that I know people have been waiting for in season 5 of My Hero. I still need to finish the Infinity. I still have like 4 or 5 episodes. So once I finish that, I want to talk about that with you. So like let's make a date out of it on one of these streams.
Let's look at the calendar and let's have an anime day. We'll clear it up. We'll just say, you know what, this is the anime talk day, and let's have some fun just hanging out talking about it, because I would love to do that.
Hell yeah.
Roberto Blanco says, we've lost the flow of Resident Evil 8. We might as well just scrap that. I mean, I don't know if I would want to scrap that, because it's been so much fun, and we're like so close to some of the most epic parts of that video game that I've played. So I don't know if we want to scrap that quite yet, but you know, if Andy's not feeling it, we can always change it up. We are getting what I'm really excited about, Barrett, and I've told you before, and I've told the chat, it's like when we started this Kind of Funny Games in Denver, we started it at the beginning of the year, and there was very limited, hot, fresh, new games, right? We rode the Hitman 3 fun. We made our own featured contracts, right? But we've been waiting for that big blockbuster game release window, which is the fall, to really check out new games and see what's hot, what's not with everybody. And so I'm excited as we look towards the back half of the year and E3 of like, man, this is going to be fun when we can just grab different games each and every day or week and try something new, talk about the chat, what's hot, what's not, you know? Unfortunately, Biomutant wasn't that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
People seem to not like Biomutant.
Unfortunately, Biomutant was
but
not.
like, there seems to be a good amount of people who don't like Biomutant, and then there's like a weird amount of people who are like, "Fuck you, no, it's really good," and they're like championing for it. So,
I know,
like everything on the internet.
You know, today if you and Nick didn't step up to come help me, I was gonna stream some Biomutant, and I was also gonna stream Earth Defense Force. World Brothers, I believe, is the name of the new game, and show those off and kind of have that moment of like, hey, here's some new games. Let's check them out together. Let's have that conversation. Because I was somebody who got lost in Biomutant, put about 16 hours in, and I still think about it, Baron, oddly enough. I'm like, I'm at this point where it's like, man, I kind of want to go back. I don't know. You know what it is? Washburn said it best to me. It's like, I needed a game right now with like the limited release window and how much I've dropped into Verdansk with Nick. I needed that big open world game with just the checklist, right? Of like, go do that, go do this, go do that. Just keep your mind running, you know.
I need like Ratchet and Clank to come out. That's what I need right now.
Really
I need to take a break from Warzone and just because here's my problem at night, Mike. It's like there's a bunch I could finish Control. There's a bunch of games I could play. I could be playing. Or
Uncharted
you know what
2.
you could do.
Yeah, we could
watch. Or we could just game.
Yeah, we could just fucking game, right? And that's the problem is I need that one like AAA 10 out of 10 games that come around. That's just gonna kind of shake me a little bit and get me to play just a single player campaign or something again. Because I don't think I've played a game. I haven't sat down to play a game by myself or like in this office at night for fun. That's not Warzone in a long time.
Yeah,
maybe Apex, but then it's like I just play Apex to remind myself. I don't want to play Apex.
Yeah, like the most recent game I played for fun was Psychonauts, actually, Mike. I finally completed Psychonauts 1 for the very first time to get prepared for Psychonauts 2.
I want to know, first off, why don't you break that down for me as me and Nick play with some random jabronis? It's like, that was one that's funny we bring this up. It's like, I just thought that you were playing that. It's like, man, I guess me and Barrett could have played through that together because I've never played it. I've never seen it either. And so I guess I should just turn to you. What did you think, Barrett? Like, you know, give me the time-wise. Give me, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And what you thought about it.
So Psychonauts 1 was a game. It was the Double Fine Studios' very first game that came out in 2005, if you don't know. It comes from the mind of Tim Schafer, who used to work at LucasArts and left after, I believe, Grim Fandango, since those point-and-click adventures that were popular in the 90s were kind of dying out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And
man, I used to love those. And man, Double Fine made the best ones, right?
Grim Fandango is still like one of my favorite games.
Oh, Grim's great. Did you play Full Throttle?
No, I never played Full Throttle.
Oh, Bear, that's your next game. I think you'd love it.
Okay.
It's super short. I think it's only like 3 hours or 4 hours long, but I love that game.
I gotta adjust some volume stuff on my end. And so, yeah, finally played Psychonauts, or not finally, but like this was my 4th attempt to play through Psychonauts. I had tried twice when I worked at IGN. Mainly because there was a series that we did at IGN where we'd bring in like game directors to talk about their games. We had Tim Schafer come in and talk about Psychonauts, and that was cool to like meet Tim, who's like the mind behind Grim Fandango and shit.
Was Tim on Full Throttle? Is that why?
They were at LucasArts before, and then they left to make Double Fine, and then Psychonauts was Double Fine.
Like, that wasn't Double Fine. I was like, but I remember Tim being associated.
Yeah.
I remember thanking him for making that and having him be like
same sort of crew essentially. And so, yeah, Psychonauts always felt like
purple. This kid really wants to go purple.
It always felt like a game that I should have been into, and I tried twice at IGN, and like there was a certain level like early on that like I would always just drop off on. Tried streaming it again like last year, where I was like, all right, this will be the time, and then I was enjoying more of what I was playing, but I was like, I want to play this on my own time, and then I finally went back this like a week and a half ago, Mikey, and finally dedicated myself to it since it was on Game Pass. I could play it in like 1440p on PC, which was dope. instead of playing it on PS5 where it's like 1080 and the cutscenes still don't look great and stuff like that. Cutscenes still didn't look great on PC, but there's only so much they can do about that. But yeah, it was really fun and really beautiful to play. Very fun and creative world, you know, collectathon kind of platformer.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With the kind of overall story being about being able to go into people's minds and kind of help fix their emotional baggage and their kind of distorted ways that they view the world. Again, I said this on one of my streams a couple weeks ago. Like, I'm surprised more people didn't try to sell me on Psychonauts of being like, hey, if you like Persona 5, you would love Psychonauts. If you dug the story, they're weirdly similar in that concept. But
really,
oh yeah.
Tell you what, you better go into the mind of these kids we just clowned out.
Yeah,
and fix their pain because we just took this roof, bro.
Yeah, you did. And so yeah, I'm ready for that sequel. Like, I got so, like, even a game, Mikey, that is 15 years old at this point, 16 years old, whatever. I got so invested. The voice actor who voices the main character is the voice of Zim from Invader Zim. I really like that actor.
Oh wow, okay.
And so it was really easy to get invested in the characters and the world and the story. And so, like, even the ending of the first one and how it leaves off, I'm like, oh shit, I'm so ready for the follow-up. So I can only imagine how fans of the series or fans of the first game, how long they've been waiting for the follow-up. So I'm really excited. And again, like I've been saying, Mikey, I no longer think it's going to shadow drop at E3. But I do think it's ready to come out in the month of June. I don't think it's day and date with the press conference, but I think it'll be like and it's out in like 2 weeks or something like that.
You think like June or July window here, like right away, quick turnarounds?
It's the cover of Game Informer. People have been able to preload it, whether accidentally or on purpose, not sure. And their most recent update, their spring update on their YouTube channel, Tim Schafer did say like it's coming very soon, and then he did joke. He was like, "Is that legally binding?" So they're feeling confident, and so I think they will really push it. I don't think it'll be, and you can play it today kind of thing, but we'll see.
I need to look into if that's playable on the cloud as well, because I have it on my Xbox, but I would love as well to be able to play it in bed on the phone. Like, you know, I've been really diving deep into xCloud. Like, I've been abusing xCloud, and so I love having that, you know, that, what do they call it, play anywhere situation where it's like, oh, you got the game, like play it everywhere. So that would be dope. I'd love that. But yeah, man, you got me pumped up on that one. I'm excited.
Scarver84 says play Psychonauts on your stream, Mike.
Oh, shit.
I would love that.
I think I might be doing that. Right. Ooh,
also, Mike, did you end up watching the first 7 minutes of Up, or what happened there?
I did watch the first 7 minutes of Up that night.
Did you cry?
It was very beautiful. I did not cry.
No,
I think it was because I was already like, I'm on a flex mood, you know what I mean? But I was like, wow, that is quite beautiful, mood. You know.
We were all in the chat, Nick, and we were like, Mike, you will absolutely cry during this movie. And he was like, no, in the first 7 minutes of this fucking Pixar movie, no way I will cry. And I bet if we didn't build that up for him, if he didn't expect it going in, I think Mother Hen over here would have cried a couple of tears. But
oh shit, I'm down.
Since he wanted to flex on us,
like they're on the roof, with us.
Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Damn, they came at us right there.
Damn, how did that go? That went fast.
I mean, I thought that was a good game, dude. I'm gonna tell you, I had 3 kills. Felt good about it.
We were dominating that.
Warpig has a question. This is actually a good question because Baird, you and I have streamed for quite some time. We're actually very different. And Nick has done Nick and Night streams. Warpig asks, question for the streamers. Is it easier to start streaming a channel when you do it with friends? Baird, you have played, like, whenever I watch you, a lot of single player games. You have done it on your own with no problem. I'm the opposite. What do you think, Barrett?
I think if you're looking to grow a channel, probably it's better to do things with friends and play multiplayer games and like have a rapport that you're building with people. My Twitch channel was never like, I never started it as a thing to like grow. It was purely of like, hey, I want to pass time while we continue to stay home during this pandemic. And in my free time, I'd be probably replaying a bunch of games I love anyway. So like, let's hang out and let's share some games with y'all and my love of some of these games. And it's like, my dad would frequently watch my streams and like share some modern games with him. So yeah, my channel was never meant to be like this thing that I would would actually like grow. So I think it was easy of just like the vision that I had for it, me being alone. But like if it's something that you're looking to grow, it might be a little easier to have something to build with friends and to have different visions and to be able to kind of go down different paths and see like what works best and like try different things out, since I imagine like y'all have like similar interests but maybe different things that you might want to show off and see what like helps you grow and stuff.
Yeah,
what do you guys think?
You know, it's interesting, but I'm on the opposite side. I started playing solo because I started in 2015 streaming, and as fun as that was, I found way more joy and good time streaming when I was playing.
Already.
Yeah,
I love
when
you,
I
bro.
was streaming and playing with my friends. Like, it always felt like there was someone to talk to, right? When you first start off streaming, you're streaming to your mom, your girlfriend, absolutely nobody, right? And I think it's tough for a lot of young streamers because they get in their mind of like, wow, there's nobody to talk to. I can't do this. And it's tough to practice talking to absolutely no one. And so for me, I found it best of like, I'm playing games with my friends just like it would be on an average Friday night. And there's always a conversation. There's always someone to talk to. And so I always find it easier of like, I like playing games with my friends. We play, we hang out together, and it's more enjoyable and fun for me. So I like doing it with my friends personally. I find it harder for me to stream solo.
Yeah, it sucks. Solo streaming sucks. I don't know how people do it. I've done 3 pre-Nick at Night streams. We're not going to call them the official Nick at Night stream. One of them I did with Mario, and then his computer, basically all of the East Coast where he was at, lost internet or whatever the fuck. And I was like, I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to jump into solos in Warzone and be entertaining. So luckily the Squid Squad stepped it up and saved the day. But yeah, always friends.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, for me, solo streaming was just like, because I was playing single player games, that's just like what I prefer to do in my free time. So it was more of just like having the conversation or chat about like whatever the fuck I was playing or whatever was on our minds and shit.
Jump over here and kill me and shoot with a pistol from far away.
My acai bowl is here, and it's I'm very excited.
Enjoy.
But yeah, I do get it, Nick, because it for a little bit, even though like I am on my streams be like talking directly to chat, it does kind of feel like you're talking like out loud to yourself.
Well, yeah, like when you realize you go back and watch it and it's just dead silent until you say something. It's always weird. Oh fuck! I missed him. Gotta throw a grenade up there.
Oh no! Oh what? You were hiding in the bedroom? I looked at you. Oh, you're out the window. Do you guys prefer Rebirth or normal Warzone these days? I prefer Rebirth. I've really pushed the squad to play more Rebirth. I think it gives us a little more freedom to die, come back, and try again instead of like riding that lightning of if you die, it's almost over, you know? So it's a tough one to try. Or it's an easier one for us. We might need some jabronis from the Twitch chat, Nick.
Yeah,
you know
I think we're gonna need some people.
I don't know if we can roll solo here. Those 2 kids quit on us, which really sucks, you know? Shit. I don't know why they would quit on us, dude. We clearly
Maybe they're trying to level up their AMAX.
I'm close, bro. I'm freaking grinding now.
Where are you at with it?
I think I'm at like 45 now, man. We started at 27 last night. It's been flying. But the issue is like, you know, we got to get a loadout. We got to make sure we're all here rocking. It's like if 2 kids quit out on us, it's like, what the heck, bro?
Yeah, we're going to get
pounced. Heck, dude?
I mean, I see
got a jabroni coming
online. Yeah, we're gonna get clowned out. Back us out.
Let's get murdered, bro. You just saw that one. That made me shot to death, bro. Back him out, dude. Back him out. But yeah, always fun. Streaming is all about you. You go out there and make it your own. You go have fun with it. No matter what you want to do, solo with a bunch of people or a mix of both. It should just be you playing games, having fun. That's what it's all about. You can engage with the chat. You can just zone out and not talk with the chat. It's all about you. So make it yours, okay? Make it yours and have fun with it.
Chat, look at my screen right now. I am inching toward the 100 mark on this battle pass, and every game I play, it's like It's like I take a step, then a half step, then a half step, then a half step. I can't, it's never gonna let me have this. Mike, we need to win a game.
Are
So
you not popping double XP tokens?
I don't need to. I'm at 99.9 right now on this. I'm not, Mike. If you can see my stream right now, it's literally almost at the 100 mark. I'm about to hit this, so I'll hit it the next game. But it's
I need to get to 66, Nick. Okay, I need to get to 66 on this AMAX. I'm at 48. We need to cook it up. We need to cook it up a little bit.
Mine's at 68. I'm max leveled on the AMAX, so
Barrett,
I'm max on that.
Barrett's got that acai bowl, and when he has a moment, he's going to tell us how much time we have left. Because I don't want this to end, Nick. You know, when you and I get in the zone, right? When we get in here, we have fun.
The kids seem to not want to have a lot of time with you guys because we're still only over that 15 minute. Maybe we can get to 30 minutes. I don't know. And if we don't, then we only have 40 minutes. Or with the 15 minutes, we'll have 55 minutes left. So again, it's on the kids.
Mike,
we got about an hour left.
Mike, we're dropping into doubles right now. Give me
a duos match. You want duos? Okay, let's do a duos.
Let's show the kids how this is done. Let's win a duos match right now for them.
Okay, let's channel our game attack, boys, and let's do a duos. My boys were playing earlier today. They were doing duos. Ant-Man 0208 with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Ant-Man, for pushing that bar up. Thank you to Rothgar as well for pushing that bar up. Maybe we can make a call. Like,
what are the game attack boys doing?
Well, I was gonna say before we reach into the chat, because I know a bunch of people are ready to jump into us, and it's been fun pulling from the chat and making new best friends, making moments with all of them, which I really enjoy. It's just like, what are the game attack boys doing? Where are they? What are they doing in life?
Should I hit up Sean?
Yeah, hit up Sean. I'll hit up Sean too. Let's both text him.
My wife has my phone. She's ordering Postmates on it. Because that could be fun. Oh, we got a hype train coming. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. Someone explain to me what the hype train is. What is it, Barrett? What is it?
It's like when there's a lot of activity going on with like a lot of subs and bits that are happening like kind of like really closely together, and then the hype train, when it starts, it kind of encourages people of like, all right, let's keep it going. Let's have more people sub in like this 5-minute span, and then like you get to levels, and then you unlock certain things. If you get to like level 5, you can unlock some emotes and stuff if you're here for the hype train. I believe I've explained that correctly.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Hype train is a party, Nick. It's a party. How much shittier this game looks then. Why just make the sky blue so I can see what's happening?
Chap says double XP coming this weekend, Mike. I love hearing that.
You know what I'm doing this weekend? I'm leveling up that ram and my bullfrog all weekend.
I was just saying, I'm going to go with the bullfrog, big dog. I'm going to go with the bullfrog.
That thing is killer. What's the next
I got the ram.
Chris Anka, what is the next gun?
Chris Anka, what are you reading from the chat? What's hot, what's not? I saw Nick Merckx running around with a pistol. Again, he had a giant pistol like usual. What else is hot? Why did this man give me a pistol right off the chat?
When you guys have a second, I need you to check the Internet Explorer Slack channel and see what Greg sent us, and because it kind of scares me a little bit. And all I responded to it was, "What the fuck?"
Really look forward to that.
You suck.
Respect that.
Did you guys
I like that. You know what? He's always in your mind. You know what I mean, Bear? It's like, even though we're not all in the studio and he can't give you that look or walk up to you, he's always there to just let you know he's there, right? Like, you know what I mean?
You don't understand. Because you never were in the studio.
That's what I need.
But Barrett can let you know the joy that is sharing a confined space with one Kevin Coelho.
Oh, God. With Kevin in the closet? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. And he would barely ever close that door, which was unfortunate.
He would never shut the door.
I mean, like, here's the thing: is like when we share a confined space with Kevin Coelho, it turns everybody a little crazy.
Nick, let's go.
So I feel like Greg got even crazier over the last few years with his prolonged exposure to Kevin. Yeah. And he has never really recovered from it. So
they removed a boss. You know what I mean? When you remove the boss from the equation, it's like taking the silencer off a weapon, Nick. Now it's even more deadly. You know what I mean?
Am I the weapon
through walls?
Wait, who's the boss? Who did we remove, Greg?
You're confusing me.
Here's
with
what I'm
your
here.
terminology, sir.
I'll have you know I'm on location filming something else right now. I'm not actually in this room. I'm in the other room. But Kevin's taking his sweet time prepping stuff. So I came over here with a bit of information for you boys. I want you to know that over the weekend, I got one of those FedEx announcements. Hey, we delivered a package. Turns out they delivered it to the wrong place, my old house. So I had to go back to my old house, right? I get the package. I open it up. I've gone into this other area, driving all over the highways and byways. I get over there. I had to drop my mom off at the airport. Let me tell you, Memorial Day, woof. Anyway, so I finally make it there. I get the package. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's a care package from one Verdansk. There's only one. I'll allow you two to fight each other for it. You tell me who to give it to, where to send it to. But I got a Call of Duty duffel bag. I got sweatshirts. I got maybe.
Does it come with any Call of Duty points? Because I'll take the Call of Duty points. You can take physical shit for yourself.
I'll go back to work. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Fun. I got him, Nick. Let's go, bro.
Mike, what'd you do? Are you on
got
this
a kid over here. Got one in here.
Coming.
They're shooting over there. Be careful. What do we got? Let's get some more money. Let's keep working it.
Okay.
They're over there fighting each other. Let's not get lost in there.
I'm gonna say,
You
y'all.
think with all the pull we had, we could get like free COD points, right? We just can never do it.
I mean, do you need more COD points? What do you want to buy? What more stuff do you want?
I just want them all, man. I want all the cool skins, Mike. I want all the cool skins.
He wants to buy several John McClane skins.
Exactly.
No, I've already done that, Barrett. Thank you. I already gifted that twice to people.
Oh my gosh.
I need people to roll with me all the McClanes.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say, y'all, a pro maneuver with an acai bowl. The next time you get an acai bowl with like a majorly like a strawberry content in it, add a little bit of Nutella in there. And just fuck around with that.
Okay.
There's not a single situation in my life that Nutella didn't make better.
You're right, Nick. You're absolutely
Barrett,
right.
did you ever go to Lava Lounge back in the day?
Miss Allie Hart says, nah, add honey. Allie, like honey was already part of the basis of this of the acai bowl. That's already part of it. Have both, the best of both worlds.
There used to be a place, I don't think they do it anymore, but La Boulangerie used to just leave a jar of Nutella out. So D and I would, for breakfast, we'd go get toast and then just put Nutella on top of it, and that would be it. Mike, we have enough for that out.
Hell yeah.
I'll meet you at the buy station now. Where's that? Mr. Pudding Cup, I ate your pudding cup, says, I'm just curious, are we going to play Call of Duty for the entire second half of the year like we did the first half of the year? Yeah. Nick, I guess I'll pose that question to you. I mean, because everybody else, we all play different games, but you, me, and Andy, we like playing Warzone. And as we look at the second half of the year, we've played party games, we've done fun clips, we do Mike and Nick on Monday mornings where we just podcast about our lives, we hang out. But are we going to continue our Call of Duty grind, or is there another game in your mind where you're like, Mike, I want to become the next pro at this game?
I would like to get better at Apex. I actually do enjoy Apex. Okay. I think that's super fun. But right now, Call of Duty is just kind of taking up all the... Oh, man, I don't have my Apex. Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm not going to go Ghost. Sorry. My loadout's all screwed up for this. Sorry.
I mean, that's all right. Brand Matt gets it. Brand Matt knows Riders Republic. Battlefield 6 will 100% be into.
Dope. Yeah,
of course, I'll be taking the Jabroni Boys into Halo when that comes out. I mean, it's a very slow start to the year. I'm looking at them right now. I'm trying to find them. It's a very slow start to the year. You got to remember that. And so we're playing what we enjoy, but we will continue to keep our eye on. We're always open to suggestions if you have a cool one. But yeah, Nick has devoted himself to Call of Duty. He's really found that he likes it. They're going into front door, Nick. Be careful. I'm coming right now. You got one down. Keep focusing. You got both down. Okay, they're self-resing. Go kill him. He just self-resed.
God damn it.
Got him. I got him, bro.
Thanks, Mike.
Whew, I was about a half step too slow, but hey, you did great. Good job on getting both of those guys down. Great pickup right there, bro.
I just want to remind the chat of kind of judging me of mixing honey and Nutella. Kevin eats Kevin eats cold soup or whatever the fuck chowder that was he was talking about yesterday, and y'all gonna judge me on mixing a very sweet thing with another very sweet thing to make an even sweeter thing.
My thing about Nutella is just if you're already eating Nutella, just eat the Nutella. Why are you even messing around, bro? It's perfect.
Nutella is fucking perfect.
Nutella is it's like peanut butter on steroids.
It
so
really
fucking
is.
good.
Frostgarth asked, "What's up? More Knockout City?" If you take a look on our monthly goal, I'll host a kind of funny, community-driven Knockout City tournament, and we'll give prizes to the winners if you want that. We'll see. I mean, Barrett, my worry is, where was all that Knockout City talk this week?
I'm still fucking playing
I
it.
just want to know, where's that
No,
Knockout
I'm
City
still
talk?
paying. I'm still playing it. People are still talking about it, Mike. You just want to
Okay,
be
I
right
wanna
about
make
no
sure.
one talking about it after E3. You fucking hater.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't thought about Knockout City all day.
I'm gonna say.
Nick,
Also,
I
we
don't
hit the
expect you
30
thinking
minutes.
about
We
it.
hit the 30 minutes, so we're doing an extra 30 minutes. Shout out to y'all. And then I think the one thing is after the hard defeat on Friday, and like
We
the
took a big
devs,
slap down, y'all.
the
Oh,
devs
my,
kind of
that's so
slapping
far
us
there.
like the little assholes we
helicopter.
I'll be
are.
right back. I'll be right back.
Just give me a drop on it.
I think we kind of needed to step away for a couple days. I of course
Yeah.
like played all weekend, but I think like the general kind of funny needed to step away for a couple of days. Mike, I'm on platinum in 3v3 league.
Get out of here, Bear. Really?
Oh
Good
yeah.
For you, bro.
Oh yeah.
See, I need to be playing with you. My squad just doesn't get. They don't want to play it no more. And like, I need the best of the best. Like, we got a taste over that training week, right, Baird? Where it's like, yo, we need awesome communication.
Yep.
I want to sweat and try hard in this video game. So it's like, it's tough for me because the boys are like, oh, let's play a game or two, and I'm over here like, you better put your headbands on and lace up your Nikes because I'm trying to sweat right now, y'all.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm platinum. I'm tier 1 platinum right now. It's been kind of hard to get past tier 1 platinum because it's starting to get really sweaty, Mike, and it's hard to play with randos because that's all I play with.
I saw you squadding up with randos. Bro.
Yeah, that's all I play with because no one is ever
every
fucking playing anymore, and it sucks. So like I can't. I don't even have that communication aspect, and I got to platinum.
That's crazy,
Mike,
bro. You're
let
wild.
us fucking squad up. Maybe
Let's
get
squad
Blessing
up.
in the mix. Blessing's playing all the fucking time, and he never invites any of us, and honestly, it hurts my
What's he
feelings.
doing? What's he just solo queuing that?
No,
What's he doing?
he's playing with his cooler friends. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. He does have really cool
first off,
friends.
don't
He's
like
the
the Blessing
future
have more
class
friends than
of
us.
video games. You know what I mean? So he has like really dope, cool friends that are in the know. They're in the industry, as
See-
people refer to it. You know?
Mike, did you leave me?
No, I'm right
Oh,
here.
there he is. That's the great part about being friends with Greg. He has no other friends, so he's never.
Yeah, exactly. Greg has yelled at so many people they don't want to hang out with Greg. Is right. It's
And
just
especially
easy.
with like him having a kid on the way, he's like really never gonna make any new
Yeah,
friends. So,
exactly.
like,
He's got no.
all
friends.
he's got is us.
Once you have a child, the kid is that's it. Once you're the kid, your
That's
friends
your
are
friend.
locked in.
That's your friend.
And
is right.
Mike, they added a new mode. It's a
what mode?
free
Oh, yeah,
for all. It's a 4-player free for all where it's 4 people
Okay.
all on their own team. And like the
not
first
bad, okay.
the first to 10 knockouts wins, and it's really fucking fun, and I'm really good at it. And I've played 3 games,
another
and let me
UAV
tell you,
mech.
Mike, I've won 3 games, and it's been great.
So, Barrett, I'll say this. If we get to that monthly goal, which I know we're going to get to, right? We're filling that bar up right now. We love pushing for these goals. I'm thinking you, me, Blessing, we take on the community in this tournament. Like,
Hell
we'll
yeah.
put our own team together. They're
I love
right
it.
there, Nick. You know what I mean? You see that?
Right, yeah.
Okay, they're isolated. We're going for this one kid dead ahead of us. Jump
Where is
out.
he?
He's like
Where is
right
he?
below us.
On hills or in?
No,
Oh,
inside,
he's in.
inside,
I see him. I see him. I see him. There's a kid in barracks as well.
He's right here, Nick. My second story.
Second story coming.
Oh,
coming,
I'm
coming.
just better than him. Just better.
There's his buddies coming up from barracks, I think.
Okay, get ready. No, he's right behind me, Nick.
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm coming. Are you on second story still?
Yeah. Come up the stairs. You should be right behind him. Tell me when you're there.
Here, push.
Shoot him, Nick. That a boy, Nick.
I shot you for 5
Homie.
seconds. My apologies.
Played games with that guy, bro. Played games with his heart, my guy. Love that. Thank you to Mocha showing up for the 5 gifted subs. You're incredible. Ooh, I Ate Your Pudding Cup says they need a classic duos mode in Dodgeball and a 10v10. I do think they should go 6v6 on their next mode for sure. I think that would be fun. But a duos, I'm not mad at duos. Not mad
A
at sweaty duos. right now.
6v6, Mike? That's
I
chaotic.
think 6v6
bro.
would be fun, bro. I think that
That's
would be
bonk.
wild.
Bananas,
Well,
dude.
like, what do you think, Barrett? What do you think of this? You know that bridge one that we like, where we stand off and we kind of have like the classic dodgeball. Where
Yeah,
it's
the
like,
bridge
here's
one is
the
an
line, don't
interesting.
cross it.
Is an
I would like
interesting
to
map.
see. I would like to see the true dodgeball game mode of like, there's a halfway divider. You're not allowed to cross that, and see what that would. Look
Have it
if
like
would
kind of be
good or not.
classic dodgeball rules, essentially.
Exactly.
I like that.
Nick,
I'm gonna pop that train recon and see.
There's an
10-4, I'll come pick
endless
you up.
ceiling for them to play around
No
with this
doubt,
game
that is
to
true.
make
That
it.
is
You wanna pop? Here, I'm gonna give
No,
you money.
go pop that recon, and I'll pop a UAV for you. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll pick you up in the helicopter.
Sounds good.
Ninja Roku says 2v2 ranked is dope. Is there a 2v2 ranked? I've only known of
I thought there was just
3v3 and 1v1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
really? That would be cool.
Unless they updated that today. Like I didn't think they had
I'm
that.
about to do something incredibly stupid.
Chris
there. I'm
Anka is
gonna
asking, how are you
launch
guys
over
liking
this
that
chain.
Amax?
I love it, Chris.
Chris Anka, for me, it's kicking a lot. Like, my thing is just straight rocking, but I also don't have it fully kitted yet or leveled. So I have come to understand that. But, like, man, that thing is jumping for me. You know what, Bear? You know what I don't like?
Dude, when it's kitted, though, it's so good, Chris.
Really, Nick? Okay, because I watch all these influencers there, and I watch all the big Warzone YouTubers, and, like, they play with these guns, Baird, and the gun never jumps up in the air. It's just straight and stable. And I'm like, my gun doesn't do that. My gun's sideways, bro. And also, mind you, I'm bad at the video game. They're very good, but, like, my recoil is nuts.
I like it because it doesn't, like, my other ARs have, I think, 60 round mags, and you need every round of that. This, I feel like 45 rounds, I'm icing people halfway through the clip of the magazine.
Nice.
I'm good. I'm coming right back to you, Mike.
Yep, I'm here. I'm locked. Do you need that second loadout?
I would love it to get ghosted.
And then we need to go now if we're going to get it.
Let's go. Did you pop a UAV?
No, I did not. I didn't have enough money for it.
Drop me back over there. I'll pop one and we'll go get it.
Don't worry about it. If we're going to get the loadout, we have to go now.
All right. Oh, shit. Getting trashed. Fly high.
Get the UAV. We'll fight this team. Pop it immediately. Hop in here. We're going right up to the roof.
Where are they? They're over in... Oh, yeah, they're over there. Looks like just one kid, maybe two kid, one ghosted.
Yep, there he is.
See him.
Two kids total. Let's get them.
One down.
Got Nick.
Boy's right behind me. Oh, he got me. Gotta win that.
He's better than me, bro. He's moving all around. He's doing the Fortnite duck, dodge, and dip on me. I just wasn't ready for that. You know what I mean? He's got that weird Tommy gun thing.
Oh, I like that thing. All right, we're gonna win back. Chat, this is for you.
Anyone watch that new Castlevania season? I fell off on season 3, and I was watching it on the plane. I want to get back into it, so I'm hoping that I can get through this one and keep it moving, because I liked the Castlevania stuff. Ooh, I just got murdered. Hey, you watch any of that Castlevania?
No, never got into it.
Really? Okay.
No, what I did watch over the weekend, though, Mikey, is that new Bo Burnham special on Netflix.
I watched that, too. I told Nick that I watched it. Yeah. Everybody's watching it. Andy watched it, too. Had some words about it. Let's see where you need to go, Nick Scarpino, my dude.
I'm gonna go drop on my shit real quick and hope that team's not there.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Take our helicopter.
If so, I think they took the helicopter. So if so, I say you land on this. You have. Oh no, they're still in there.
Are they?
Be careful. Yeah. They're shooting right now. You can just see the red dots. They're shooting inside. You should be able to drop on your stuff, grab the car, give me a quick reverse, womp backwards, and you'll be just fine. That's their stuff. That's the man you murdered, I believe.
No, this is mine.
Okay. Get that car whip. Oh! Oh, man.
Oh, he got me cornered.
Jesus.
Jammed up, bro.
Stuck.
That was good, Nick. That felt good. Did you feel good about that?
I felt good about that.
I like that.
Damn it. I shouldn't have got the car. I should have just, well, they would ice me anyway. They were right on me. I thought I was being subtle, Barrett. Apparently they heard me goosing around.
Yeah. I mean, we're like just straight up running and stuff.
Right now.
Just loudly picking up guns.
Bro. Let's see if I got it, Mike. Let's see if that was enough to get
Let me know. Battle pass, engage.
Done.
You got it? It's done? Nice job, Nick. Look at you, dude. I'm only at 80. My guy, Nick Scarpino, putting in work here in Verdansk, y'all. Let's do one more duos and let's grab some people, I said. Let's do another duos.
I'm going to run to the restroom. We'll be right back.
DJ Rise says, Mike, I finally upgraded to the Series S today after winning a year Game Pass on the KF Outriders stream a couple months ago. What should I play first? Well, great story here, Barrett. I told the story yesterday about being out in Colorado Springs with the girlfriend, bought her an Xbox One S, got her the Game Pass subscription for 6 months.
Yeah.
Barrett, that lineup is unbelievable. You know, people call me, Gary, and Harris cheerleaders and a bunch of jabronis and Xbox, but I'm telling you, the moment you turn on that Game Pass, DJ Rise, and you go line by line, you're gonna see banger after banger.
Games, yeah.
Oh my god, so
and
many
like
games
here's the
there.
like I only have Game Pass available to me on my PC because I don't have an Xbox console, and like you hear people like myself kind of complain about Game Pass on PC, and it's not bad. It's just that it's nothing compared to Game Pass on console. Game Pass on console, it's such a great deal, and even on PC, there's still a lot to enjoy there. I would, if you're if you might be feeling the Bethesda bug, since a lot of Bethesda games came over. If you haven't tried Wolfenstein: The New Order, which was the first game in the Wolfenstein reboot, maybe check that out. And I always have to recommend the Dishonored games. I would recommend maybe just jumping into Dishonored 2. I know Dishonored 1 is kind of a hard sell, but if you're maybe interested in Deathloop, which will be coming out later this year, I would highly recommend checking out Dishonored 2 to learn like what Arcane Studios is all about. From a gameplay standpoint.
I like that, Barrett. I see Altered Rain coming in. If it was only great on PC, Many Face Steph says it's pretty good on PC. I would give it a good to great. You know what I mean? I don't think it's outrageous or epic, but I think when you look at it for $10 a month, what you get on PC, that's pretty good. If not great, you know what I mean? Like,
there's still a bunch of games on here. Yeah, like, I'm just looking at it like right now. Celeste, Control. You got the Crysis games, which I know people love.
I'm excited about Crysis, the remastered. I love Crysis.
Ooh, Nick, we should play that together on stream. Let's play that together.
Day of the Tentacle remastered. We were just talking about,
Full Throttle, yeah,
Full Throttle and Grim Fandango. Like shout out to Day of the Tentacle. Yeah. There's some games that I want to check out here. I have Dishonored 2 downloaded because I do kind of like I've been itching to go back to Dishonored lately. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll through Game Pass and PC and just assume that they're probably all also on console.
Yeah, there you go. You ready for this, Barrett?
What's up?
I retweeted from one of the team members over on Xbox. June 1st, 2017 is when Game Pass released. Can you believe that? Wow. 4 years of Game Pass. It's like one of those where you almost lose track of time. You know what I mean? Like,
it feels like it's been out. It feels like it's been out longer than that, honestly.
Like, let's go bounty hunting.
Let's go, bro. Let's do it, Big Nick. Let's do it, bro.
If Guacamelee 2 is on Game Pass on console, I would recommend Guacamelee 2. I would argue it's better than the first one, but I don't feel like a lot of people.
Yakuza's still on Game Pass. Yakuza's are definitely still on Game Pass. A lot of Yakuza content there.
If you've never played, I'm just assuming, since they've got an Xbox,
real quick.
I'm assuming that you've never played like a lot of like Xbox games. I would check out the original Halo games, going up to Halo Reach. And then maybe ignore the rest of them afterwards, and then
I hate this kid.
Okay, I like that.
Maybe just hopefully Halo Infinite will, you don't have to play 4 or 5 to understand Infinite.
Please, Halo Infinite be great.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. I've heard good things about.
Hellblade,
Hollow Knight, which I know Andy is a big fan of now.
Andy will hype you up
because he wanted to be one of the people who was like, "Where's Silksong? Where is it?" And now he can.
He wants to be one of those jabronis, and now he's part of it.
Let's see here. What else? Narita Boy. Where'd you end up coming down on Narita Boy?
You know what? I enjoyed Narita Boy. Got lost at first, but I think after some time, you really start to learn and understand the map, which is one of those, Barrett, I never played a lot of those games back in the day. Like, yep, 10-4, like the Metroids and stuff, But once you start to really figure out and navigate the map, I actually enjoyed it.
Oh, shit, it exploded.
Okay, Nick Scarpino. I enjoyed the... Okay, Nick. That did now, and I like it.
That was my problem. that was an issue. I thought I could drop it, but, man, that helicopter is touchy.
Yeah. Some other suggestions I have here, just like scrolling through. Again, I don't know if these are for sure on console Game Pass, but Nier Automata, which I started a month or two ago. I never went back to it, but even just what I started of that game looks cool as fuck. Also, both of the Ori games I hear people really love.
Oh, you gotta play the Ori games, people. You gotta play that.
I've never touched them. I do want to go to them.
Oh, Bear, you would like them. Yeah. You would like them.
Also, Psychonauts is on Game Pass, so I just finished that. I just talked about that. Psychonauts is really dope, a really fun story. It takes you back. It really does take you back to that like middle 2000s, like a fun little like almost like bully era, like fun little stories about kids being at camp, learning how to infiltrate people's minds and be goofy and shit like that. And back in the like 3D platformer collectible kind of era.
Didn't get that win, Nick.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
I didn't get that. Didn't get that.
We didn't even get 69th place too. It's disappointing.
Ah, tough. How are we looking right now? We had about 50 minutes, and we've been filling up that bar as well. Ooh, getting really close to the 45-minute marker. Great job, everybody. Yeah. Loving that action right there. Let's fill that bar up. Let's go for some extra added time. Nick, do you want to continue to get sweaty in duos, or do we dare call upon the best friends to say, hey, carry us to a win?
I think we got as good as we're gonna get with duos.
Okay.
I think it's
will
time
say
to pack the squad with some killers and go hunt.
That game we played very well, Nick. I want you to know. I made the we played well.
They were farther away than where they were. I should not have gotten to get those guns, but oh well.
Okay. Let me put that on. I'm looking good. Oh, okay. So
the last one I'll shout out is Titanfall 2 because EA Play comes with Game Pass. Titanfall 2, 100%.
Play Titanfall 2. Jabronis is right. Yeah, I mean, dang, Bear. Everybody's gonna get mad at me in the YouTube. I love whenever I get those comments, but it's like, man,
Mike won't shut up about Game Pass.
Download those games and play it, okay? Get lost in video games. Don't talk to me until you play all those games.
And in that same comment, when they call you an Xbot, they'll be like, "But I don't believe in console wars. Sony for life."
Sony for life, baby.
Right, we got.
You know what? I'm gonna let you pick 2 in the chat. So, if you would like to come squad up with me and Nick for maybe a game, 2 or 3, and if we have a bunch of people that want to play, remember, you got to be on right now. Let's get it going. Let's start gaming. We'd love to bring you on because me and Nick, we got the Warzone bug, and we need to get it going.
All right, let's go. I see Panda there. Panda, why don't you jump in?
Okay, it's his birthday. It's his birthday. You got it. Okay.
Mike, you pick the second one. Who do you think? Who else is there? Throw it in if you want to play.
You know what? Bang. Luke the Awesome. Let's go, bro. He says, I'm playing Resurgence right now. Guess what? We're playing Resurgence. You trying to squad up with us or what, Luke? You trying to squad up with us or what?
Where do you see Luke the Awesome? That's a great name.
Luke the Awesome, right in the middle. Green.
Dang.
My name is up on the top of my screen. You guys can add me. Let's go.
Cool. Let's get him. Can we get him in the Discord too, though? I want to win this one. I want to talk.
You want to talk to him? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, maybe. Look at this beard, chat. Look at this thing. It's like a cat.
It's got a good shape. Great shape.
If you are Luke the Awesome or Panda Finn, please DM me on Twitter. I will send you the Discord link. Do not be a jabroni and jump in anything. Just jump in ours, please, or else Greg Miller will be eternally mad at all of us.
I mean, he did jump into our stream.
Yeah, I know.
But we're not doing like high-end content over here, you know. We're not doing special.
Oh shit, it's Panda's birthday. What's up, Panda?
I'm so excited for Battlefield. I can't wait for us to play Battlefield. I'm so excited.
I've never played a Battlefield multiplayer before. What up, Panda?
Really?
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You haven't played a Battlefield before, Nick?
I think I played Battlefield for like 5 seconds at an event, and I was like, because back in the day, I was just like, I'm just not going to play these big games, like these massive either battle royale like online playing. Now I'm out there jumping into freaking downloading a $45 game so that I could unlock one gun. That took me, Mike. It took me 15 minutes to unlock that AMAX, and that's stupid. What a waste of money. I don't care.
Now you're locked, bro. You're locked in, dude.
Mike. I'm getting less and less confident that it's Battlefield Bad Company, and it makes me sad.
Barrett, sorry, I'm sorry to report that I do not think it's going to be Battlefield.
Is that what you guys thought
Company.
the name was going to be?
Yeah, Bad Company was the best
right,
thing
yeah.
under the Battlefield franchise, and then they just let it die because they're a bunch of jabronis.
Yeah, they let that die, is right. So it's funny because he says that, and like, you know, we always are talking about games to play. What do we like? What do we not like? And it's like, I would take Nick into Battlefield, but my favorite Battlefield is Battlefield 4. And the issue is, Nick, is I took the Squid Squad back to Battlefield 4 recently, and let me tell you what, the game is great and it's awesome, but it does not hold up graphically because when you jump back into it, you're like alarmed at what you're looking at.
Yeah.
And so we would have to jump back into the latest one, Battlefield 5, And you know what, Nick? I just don't like that one that much.
Oh,
Just
that
don't like it.
sucks. That sucks. Well, I'm excited to experience another like game like this. We're assuming it'll be thanks, Bob. We're assuming it'll be Battle Royale, right?
I'm on the stance that they need to have one. Most people will tell
Do
you
you think
they
they'll
just need
fuck
to
it
put
up
out a
again
good
and
game.
launch it after
Yeah.
Battlefield 6 like they did last
Yeah,
time? We're like,
exactly.
oh, our Battle Royale is coming later. And then no one was playing the game anymore when Battle Royale came out.
Yeah,
That Battle Royale died the day it came out.
Dude, if I were playing a game like that to bring that franchise back, I would lead with I would be like, we have to have the best, bar none, Battle Royale multiplayer game. We have to nail that experience. Because I just think so many people are into war. Like there's so many. I mean, granted, I have a very limited group of people to draw from, but I love it. Although to be fair, though, I never really had my turn at the like teams on like team versus team. So I could definitely go either way. But it was fun jumping back into Modern Warfare, like those smaller maps. Mike and just going bananas on people. Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
You know what, Nick? You're giving me some good suggestions here. Maybe next week I'm going to take you to the Gauntlet. We're going to download Halo. We're going to play some Halo Arena. We're going to download Battlefield. And
I want the game to still feel like a shooter, not like I'm just throwing colors at another character.
It isn't Splatoon, okay, Jabroni? It's not Splatoon. Out of here.
I want it to feel like there's bullet impact, not like we're floating in space and nothing matters. Oh, wait, am I thinking Destiny? No, I'm thinking Halo. I'm thinking Halo.
Nick, I'm going to take it through it, dude. I'm going to take it through you. BioRad, aka Jess, asks, what microphone do I use? You're in the market. Well, I will tell you, the whole gang over here, Kind of Funny, uses the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. They really, really enjoy it. Of course, I was brought on after the whole Elgato Wave came in with the squad. I have my own Shure microphone, the SM7B. This is what the squad uses in the studio for all their podcasting. If you remember back in the day when they used to get the table.
Great microphone.
That's the microphone I use. It is quite expensive. It does need a mixer. It's not a USB mic, so just something to keep in mind if you're going USB microphone or if you do have a mixer. There's a lot of things to that.
Luke, I respect that you've got the anime skin. If you've got that Kilo, you got to rock it right now. Well, you don't have to rock it, but also, are we all going as Rambo? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we just loaded in, but if you can switch quickly enough, let's do it.
I can never find him.
He's Black Ops Rambo. Already it. I'm already in. Just switched up. Switched up.
So annoying. Panda, do you have that skin? No worries if you don't.
I do not.
Don't worry.
And if you don't at your birthday, we'll all buy it for you. Don't worry about it.
That's fair. Oh, it is your birthday. We should buy it. He's like, that's exactly what I want for my birthday.
Yeah,
a Rambo
that's
skin.
all I wanted to say. The Rambo
That's what
skin
I
I'm
wanted.
never going to use. That's right. Thanks.
No, I'll use it for you guys.
Perfect. We got to be jabronis just running around shirtless in this stupid game.
Jess, then you should look at the Wave 3. It is a pretty affordable mic, and I know the whole squad really enjoys their Wave 3s. That is a USB microphone. So if that's what you're looking for, Jess, you should look into that. I've also used the Audio Technica 2020. That is a very good USB microphone as well. Along with the Snowball, you really can't go wrong with a lot of these companies' USB microphones now in the streaming and gaming world. They all seem to be just fine. You know what one I really like is the cool one I think is maybe from Razer that like lights up the microphone area in different colors back and forth. Very cool. Like that a lot.
I believe that's the variant of the Razer Siren microphone.
Thank you, Panda. I was just gonna say somebody typed it in and I was like, I think that probably is the one. But yeah, I just like the look of that. I don't know how much sound difference you're really gonna get out of these $100 microphones, but it does.
Yeah,
look
and you're
cool.
gonna get a much. I mean that mic you're using right now just has much better fidelity, but it is also a $400 microphone.
Yeah, correct.
So
correct.
The Waves, I did notice a distinctive difference between when we went from like the Blues to the Waves, because we all had those Yetis that were like I think 150. These mics are a little bit more. They're not as great clarity wise, but for the trade-off for the functionality you get with like Wavelink and all that software that they give, because it's an Elgato mic, so it works very well with their control center and stuff like that. It's really cool. Really great product.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think I'd use these as podcast mics though. If we had the choice, I would still use our bigger mics.
Study Drop says Moneybags mics over here, and I'll take that. But I'm also poor financial moves, Mike's, is what you should probably
Mike
call me.
is very much. Mike just bought an Xbox Series X for like $800.
Yeah. And then every day he has Uber Eats send him Starbucks, and that's another like that's another extra $10 he doesn't need to be spending every single day.
I should definitely shut up about that because
you do the same shit too.
Boy, Nick, you got a deal.
But here's the thing: is your Starbucks a block away from you, Nick?
Yes, it really is.
God damn it!
But I go to the Starbucks. I don't have that shit delivered. That would actually take longer. It would take longer for me to get the Postmates than it would just to walk out of my bedroom and get it. Plus, they know me at this point, and they really like my wife. Like all the people that work there are like, "Where's Dee?" I'm like, "Why don't you ask about me? Why don't you ask about me?"
Because we don't care about
my day.
How am I doing?
Nick, how do you have $11,000 already, bro? Dang,
I just found it, man.
Get that money, bro. Get that money.
All right, I'm gonna try to pop this load out. Not on.
Panda Fan, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, dude. We appreciate you. Luke the Awesome, if you're here, shout out to you as well, Luke. I see ya.
They're having trouble getting into the Discord. They said.
Okay.
So we can figure it out after this match. So cheer.
Maybe if you can DM Barrett, maybe if you can shoot them the note.
Yeah, DM me on Twitch, and I can try to help you out.
That'd be huge. Because believe it or not, this game actually is better when you can communicate with all 4 of your teammates. I know Mike doesn't care. Mike's just out there to try to get in the goose tower and be Mother Goose for all of us.
I just want you to know I came from the Goose Tower. It is ready for you.
It's ready up there? Okay, I like to hear that. I thought, you know what? I do need to work on my gear. So let's get this bounty. Let's get up there. And let's start leveling this thing up for me. Make sure you guys get your loadouts. I'm going to go to the Goose Tower now and pop that bounty for us. If you guys want to meet me at the base of the building, would be perfect.
Okay, let's goose it up. Mike, you got guys flying in on prison. That's
I saw that.
It's funny. It's like it's useless to call people out in this map because there's just people everywhere. Just your assumption should be that there's someone flying at you at all times. All times.
You never.
You know the drill, though. Panda, we're gonna go take this prison roof. It's our roof. Mike's gonna get up there and he's gonna be watch over.
Yep, we want that.
It's gonna be Overwatch, and we're just gonna go kill some people.
All right, I got a precision airstrike if we need it. So you just mark and I'll take care of it. Oh, right here.
Someone just cracked me.
Yeah, that guy's second story window right there in that house. Be careful. You guys going up the prison roof? There might be people in the staircase.
Well, now we're banging with this team.
Are we banging on that team? Let's bang on that team.
Guy right behind us, Panda. Shit. I ran out of bullets. Oh. That guy just made me his date for the night. And okay.
Are we looking, Panda? I'm right behind you.
There's a guy up here on purple ping.
Okay. I came down from the Goose Tower to go check it out. I'm with y'all.
Are we going up?
Yeah, let's go up.
I liked when we had that roof. I think if you can dominate this roof, you can control.
Oh, I went the wrong way. We got to go up here.
Yeah. On me.
Panda Fin died. We just keep moving. Don't worry, he'll come back.
I'm on my way back.
Where did they come from?
Same house from
those
before.
guys are in there, yeah.
Oh, house. Okay, so there's no one on the rooftop.
Not that I see right now. Just hit a man for armor.
I'm just gonna fly in on him and try to kill him. Wish me luck.
Nick, you're crazy.
Down a man. Let's go, Nick. Get in there. A down one in there. Got him. Let's go. Good job,
Team
Nick.
wipe. That's a team wipe right there.
Great team wipe.
That's a good push, everyone. Good push.
And with that, we've hit 45 minutes, y'all.
Woo! Oh, man, let's keep this going. The great
I
one.
caught that
Thank
kid
you.
sleeping. He was trying to. Oh, okay. Well, speaking of getting caught sleeping.
Egan, thank you, homie.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Dad.
The next one I got for you, Bacon Snacks, is curling and why they hucking them pucks. That's what I'm going to talk about. Somebody suggested I talk about scorpions and ensure that all of the Kind of Funny crew understands what a scorpion is and looks like, because it seems like somebody might
It's
not know
Barrett.
what a scorpion is.
Oh no, was it Blessing
so
that did that?
Yeah, it was
they
Blessing.
asked me if I could do that.
So ridiculous. I love it.
Murdered a man.
I'm gonna get that kill. That kid must have self. Oh, there it is. There's my kill. I'll find you.
I'm coming to get you.
We need to find another bounty to pop.
Miss Allie Hart brings out a great suggestion. You should talk about quokkas, Mike.
Oh, quokkas.
Quokkas?
The quokkas,
Is that how
right?
you say
Down
that?
in
Okay.
Perth, Australia? Is that what you want to know?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Those
know
things
a
are
lot
fucking
about Perth,
adorable, and I
Australia,
need to know
Guys,
more.
Oop, on my body.
You ready? Yep, there's teams in there.
Nick in front of you.
God damn it. Why would you even switch? Don't switch. Don't switch. Keep the gun in your hand. That's the one
Good
you fire
job. Good job, squad. You're fine. Everybody come back. Everybody keep it easy. We're just fine. Could have been worse.
with. Mike, I love watching it. Do we kill that guy on my body?
Yes.
Cool.
Those two guys by loadout are dead. There's definitely people on bottom level of prison slowly coming up, the other two of them, so be mindful of that.
There's someone on purple ping. We got a Bruce Willis.
One guy's flying in right now.
Up here on purple ping on the roof.
Okay. You want to go take it?
He's super low. Shoot him. I downed him. Got him.
Beautiful.
You want to pop up to
They're
that
all
and take
bottom
it or
level.
what?
One guy's dropping in. One guy's dropping in on the loadout now. He's dead. Two more in bottom prison. Watch out. One kid's on the roof of prison. Oh, he challenged me. He got me. I'm fine.
Right here, Nick.
Where'd he go?
On purple.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking mic guy. God, I gotta figure out this mic cord situation because it keeps getting caught.
I'm gonna get you.
And I can't rotate my stupid mic. I mean mic. Mouse. Go this way, stupid.
I'm gonna get you.
Alright, let's go up and take the roof.
There's a UAV for everyone.
Pop it.
Someone's near us.
Yeah, they're up top on that roof.
One on the first floor. Straight ahead.
One kid went to the Goose Tower. Unfortunately, Mother Goose isn't there. Got him.
Nope, take it off, you dumbass. Alright, I'm going up.
You guys can come to me when you're done. Come over to me. We're going to rotate to the left.
Damn it, I didn't pick up half my shit.
I need everybody to buy stuff as well when you get here. Make sure you're buying gas masks. Make sure you're buying cluster strikes. Buy anything you may need to succeed and win, y'all.
Oh, I thought this kid was up here. Alright, the
And
roof's
then
clean.
after,
There's a kid
that,
on
we're
that
going
tail
this way.
side.
I'll find you.
Y'all good? Yep.
Yeah, I need
Bye,
a self
bye.
res. I need a self res.
Then come to me. Let's go. How much you got? You got
I
7?
got 27.
There you go. Oh. There you go.
Nope, need more.
That's fine. We have to leave
We
it.
got push.
Let's go.
Good.
I'm coming
Go.
to get you.
I'll find you. Get cover.
This is how these kids killed you last time, Nick. Oh, I bricked it. That sucks.
Oh, Mike.
They're climbing up the side looking all dope and stuff.
I bricked it too. I didn't get it.
God, they were so cool.
They were cool.
Let's go to that blue building. Blue building. It has height, but also it's safe. Let's go blue building. I have an ammo box and a cluster strike if things go wild.
I got an airstrike if we need it.
Yeah, hold on to the ammo box.
4 teams, 7 people. 3 teams, 7 people. Let's try to stay together here. Let's be smart. Don't get caught out, okay? We need to take the house next to us, boys. It's going to be red hot. Unless we want to go down right now and try to take that building. No, it's probably best to take the building next to us. Everybody squad up on me. Ready? We're going to this building, bottom floor. Here we go.
Find you.
Let's go. Clear. I'm holding stairs. Everybody get in. Close doors behind you. All right, we're going up to the next level. Let's try to get to the top level if we can. If there's a staircase, Pandafin, do you see one?
There's no.
I think it's right here. Right here. I'm on it.
Okay, let's go to Nick.
on
Let's
me.
go up.
Do you want all the way up to
rooftop.
roof?
That's rooftop. Negative. Everybody
there's
just
no staircase.
everybody just get ready to fight. Get ready to fight. 2 squads, 8 people, or 7 people. We're up right now. Good job, Nick, on that kill.
I didn't get a kill. I just downed a kid.
Okay, that's just fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Do not come
Everybody
up here though.
Stick together. Stick together.
No,
Oh,
I got down. I got down.
Oh, inside the house.
Okay, I need a res.
Someone just walked in.
I'll use it. Never mind. I'll use it. Fuck, they're
use
right
it,
here.
Nick.
There's 3 guys. 2 guys.
How are you in the room with the grenade and you take 0 damage? That's impossible.
Oh, damn it.
Wow. Good game, though. Good game. Run it back. Nick, talk to the people. Get them pumped up. Get them to push for that final.
Luke, where are you?
Luke, we
Get
missed
me.
you.
Says Nick needs to play it up. I know, dude. That's my biggest problem with this game. Is I need there to be an alarm anytime that I'm 1 plate down because I just forget. I just get sweaty. I just want to get into it. They cheating, says the Lou 55. They are. Clearly, if we lost, the other team was cheating. That's
Can
what
y'all
you
hear
have
me?
to-
No.
Yeah.
What's up?
we can
Oh,
hear
here you go.
Tim.
What's up, Lou?
Oh, there
Okay,
you go.
sweet.
What's up, Luke?
Hell yeah.
Luke, you're in. What's up, man? That was
We
a
all
good first
doing-
game. That was a good first game. We're good, but that was a good warm up game for all of us. I think we're going to gel as a team and win our first game this next one.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That was a good warm up.
I think so. I played stupidly there. I played very cavalier in Rebirth. Just like, who cares? Devil may care, you know. I got
Yeah,
Mike
listen,
and-
if I got a respawn, what the hell?
You got a what?
If I have a respawn, if I can resurge, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
might as well.
who cares? Who gives a
Run it.
shit? Life means nothing. Money has no meaning.
Thank
We
you.
all get Ferraris. Let's go.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Jarwin Strong says it's wild to see how good Nick's gotten at this game. I appreciate it, man. I've been putting the time in, studying under the expert tutelage of the Squid Squad, getting all that sweet knowledge from one Chris Anka. So it's been fun. Also, it is a really fun game. I'm coming to get you.
Hostile dropping into the area.
You suck, kid. Don't come at me like that. You came at me wrong. Come at me with respect. I'm alive. Everyone's alive. And I love the 80s themed characters, but man, they did the bare minimum. They did the bare minimum rolling those things out. All right, Mike's in the potty still, so we're gonna drop Control Center. How's that sound?
You know what? I like it.
Cool. Cool. Luke, I'm gonna turn you up a little bit on my side.
Oh, yeah, is it not sounding great?
No, you're just a little bit low, but that's probably my settings. Don't even stress.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, Mike. Control Center.
Big champions. Control
We're gonna
center. It
take
is.
it.
Make money. Get kills. Hey, good second place though. Good second or third place. No big deal.
We got 3rd place that time?
Yeah, that was a great game. Yeah, we were in the final mix. We played well.
I made a mistake. You told me not to go on the roof, Mike. I was like, I'm gonna get one little sweaty kill here.
Ain't nobody tell you not to go on the roof. Get your butt up on the roof and start shooting at people.
I just really bonked on that one.
Got
Man,
bonked.
don't let me call it out anymore. This Control Center it's the new bioweapons. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. He said.
I don't like it, man. It used to be cool. No one knew about it because
Got
everyone thought it
someone
was
on the bottom
construction.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I just need a haircut, bro. I'm into it now. Now, I don't know. I can't betray Mark Smalls though. People are on the bottom level.
I mean, here's the thing, though. You do look like the guy from the alien conspiracy theory meme.
I know. I saw that. Everybody was going wild on me for that, dude.
It's fucking hilarious.
Why? I'm
they're
on
not
top
wrong.
of that man. I'm literally doing a piggyback ride with him.
These kids are idiots. They're idiots.
We run it back. We restart.
Yeah,
we
we
pull,
just got bonked.
we pull
Okay,
ourselves
all
together.
right.
We say, "Hey, we did good. We did good right there. We're
That
gonna
was
do
bad.
better. We're
No,
gonna
that
do
was a
better,
learning.
okay?
That's what we call a
Yeah,
learning experience.
that's a learning experience. AKA the mantis shrimp. Geez, Snowy Monster. See, y'all should be teaching me this stuff. Everybody needs to bring their science projects to the class when I do mine, and we'll talk about all those crazy animals. You know what's cool? Woodpecker right outside my house. He started pecking on my house. You know what I did, Nick? Bust out the hose, gave him a little spray, said back off. Hasn't come back since, but I can see him on the trees. I can see him on the trees.
Is he pecking that wood?
He's definitely pecking that wood. He's pecking a lot of that wood, and I respect it. It's just like, what is he doing? Is he looking for food? Is he looking for a nest?
Keep
What
on
is he
pecking
making?
that wood.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
Oh, I just got so hungry.
Dropping into the AO. Check your fire. I'm here.
Ooh, that could ice me.
Into the area. Watch the skies.
I like how this day started off with deep After Effects tutorials
Yes.
and is now
yeah.
ending with a nice little light, just jaunt to Verdansk.
I mean, you knew it was going to go down like that. You said, Mike, I want to give the people what they want with a fun After Effects stream, and then I want to get hot. And I was like, all right, Nick, let's do it. You know what I mean? You went hard on After Effects. I will give you that. You were very
Get
good
hot,
at it.
Stay hot.
Very good.
Enemy soldier incoming.
All right, Mike, you call it. Where are we going? Headquarters? HQ?
Let's read the map. Let's read the map. Let's go Prison Roof. Let's get
Prison
weird.
Roof?
Let's go
Okay.
Prison Roof. Let's try something totally different.
I like it.
Oh, Raven Wisher, you think, Raven Wisher? Damn, bro, better take care of that then. That's wild.
What did he
All right,
say?
here we go. He said, Mike, if that woodpecker's pecking that house, you might want to have a termite inspection. Make sure the wood.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to eat those termites out of it.
You know?
Get Big
The
Mike out
woodpecker's
there.
just looking out for you.
Could be, could be. Got a gun. I got a gun. I'm set. Do we have people out here? Yes, we do. They're over by Luke the Awesome. Good job, Luke. One in front of you.
Oh shit. God damn it.
You're good, Luke. I got you. I got you. Use it right now.
All right.
Got you. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Good teamwork, Luke.
Wow, love teamwork. It's my favorite.
Good stuff. I love teamwork as well, bro. Love teamwork. Love a good high five.
Absolutely.
Goes really far with the squad. Now we just give air high fives. Not allowed to actually touch each other anymore in the world we live in.
Damn shame.
All right, there we go. I got that. Somebody's landing on top of me. Good job, squad.
This guy's not landing on this roof. He's like, no, wave off.
He's dead. Good job. All right, let's go down. Everybody on me. We're going down. We did not get much money from that. Would have
sure
expected
didn't.
more money from that, to be honest with
Would
you.
have liked some more money from that, honestly. I got $800 better than that for a sandwich in this game.
Oh, we got a guy straight down the hallway.
Throwing a
In
grenade,
the
throwing a
hallway.
grenade. Back off, back off, back off.
Broke his shield if we push. Got him. Oh my god, that might be one of my best plays I've ever done.
That was
That
amazing.
was
I saw it. It was
absolutely
beautiful.
bonkers. You see me? I was parkouring down those stairs, dude. That was wild.
You jump like a much younger man. That was amazing.
Zone is up. Let's get it done.
What? Keep it moving, squad. Good job, everybody.
I've had Doja Cat stuck in my head for 15 days straight, and I don't mind it at all.
Which one? Which one are you bumping to? Her latest and greatest?
Is that Doja Cat? Could be wrong.
I don't know on that one. Don't know
no
on
idea.
that one.
Yeah. Feel like that was just a little tune that you made up in your head.
People let me know in the chat. They know what I'm talking about. You guys aren't musically inclined. You don't understand my humming. Shit, I picked up the wrong fucking gun again. Gosh darn it.
Doja Cat, hot right now. Very hot. Very hot right now.
So hot right now. What's our plan here, Mike? Get
We
that
are
load
looking
out?
for money. We did not get any money, bro. Do we have enough?
I think we have enough if everyone
All
combines
right, so we
forces.
need to cut to the right then. Let's go to the right. Towards command center. Oh, this guy up on top of control center. Let's be smart about this. He doesn't see us yet.
He does now.
All right, everybody drop your money on me right here. So I don't have to, we don't have to pull together. Oh, Mother Goose
Hen
house.
house.
Goose house. Goose house. Behind us as well. Right behind us. Right behind us. Right behind us.
God damn it.
Run, Nick. Run to the prison. Run to the prison. Stay alive, Nick. You're our only hope. Your only hope.
It's up to you now.
Bear Baldy, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub for 15 months. What up, Bear? How are you?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Kiss Me More by Doja and
That's what it is. Thank you.
okay, is that the one? Is that
That's
the
the
hot one right now?
That's the new
It's
hot
Sally
one.
Hart that everybody's dancing to? That's the one I love. I would sing it, but I don't want to sing, okay? You know what I mean? I've already given you TikTok dances on stream.
Shit. I need a res. Thanks, Panda. I think I was on the bottom floor. I looked up. He was on the top floor. I got enough for a loadout, so I'm gonna go.
We have a loadout back over here, and I'm on
let's
it.
go
You
get
guys
it.
want to come to it right now.
Yeah, let's go get it. Eat my funkin' shorts, bro. Leave me alone in a stupid tower. Take the tower out of the game. That's what I say. I'm alive. He's alive. Everyone's still alive. All right. Give me another buy station, Mike. I'm gonna go to this buy station and buy a bunch of crap.
Dude, Khalif Adams, why aren't you playing this with us right now, Khalif? Where are you? Khalif, get in here and come play some games with us, Khalif. All right. Everybody good? Nick, you're buying stuff? That a boy.
Do you read?
What'd you buy?
I'm gonna buy an armor box, throw it down.
Well, I like that. Let's pull up, see if we can buy a ammo box as well, because I need ammo.
I can. Oh yeah, we can do that actually.
There you go. Here's my money. Okay, yes. Panda Finn, give me your birthday money. Thank you, homie. Ammo box going down. Luke. Luke
Yo,
is
sorry
alive.
about
That's my boy, Luke. Just making sure you're still alive and kicking. That's my guy. Anybody need armor plates? I have money
money
for
over
armor.
No, I'm
I can
good.
use
I'm
it.
okay.
Okay, buy that. Our bounty is right across the way. We should go
Let's
kill them.
I'll find you.
Probably a full team over there. Just be aware. Mike already let him know.
Down
we're coming.
one. I down one. Down two. Let's go. Lock in.
Oh, I'm going
One guy on
around.
the right, left side. They're reviving behind that buy station. Tebow.
I've got a crazy. I got a
that's gonna be
crazy
short.
idea. And send it. Nope.
Love that. Love that. Very close. Very close though. Moving forward, rapping, doing a little rap. Oh nope, got absolutely killed. I'm gonna need Luke to save me. Luke, you're gonna have to be perfect, Luke. Oh, good job. Good job, Nick. Panda Finn and Nick, you two are up. You got two down. Be safe. Luke, just start running at him right away, all right? I'm fine. Go help Nick. Yeah, just no, help Nick and Yellow. That's where they're at.
Alright.
And a boy. There we go. There we go.
How'd that kid get me? Bullshit.
Luke,
this
I'm right
friend shot
behind
me
you.
too.
Be smart.
Nice. Found one.
Okay.
Nice.
Behind the shed on the left on purple ping.
Okay. I'm with you, Luke.
Guy flying back in.
He just rezzed.
We're out of time.
Luke, circle's gonna push us. I'm gonna need you to start rapping. Ah, he murdered me. Nick, stay alive up there. We're fine. We just sacrificed our bodies to
damn
that.
it.
No big deal. It's per chance with the tier 1 sub for 24 months, extending that sub through the month of July. Gonna be hanging out with us for all three E3. For E3, all three. Barrett, what conference are you most excited for E3? What's the one, Barrett?
Nintendo.
Really?
I'm-
Did you see the Nintendo? Okay.
I'm ready to see what Nintendo's up to. Like, of course, we'll get some sort of PlayStation State of Play in June or July, hopefully, with some little things, especially with like God of War being delayed to next year and them debating about if Horizon Forbidden West is actually coming this year. If they do a State of Play, it would be smaller stuff, but a lot of that smaller stuff I'd be interested in getting
Damn it.
updates on.
Those kids are right at our loadout. Be ready. They're coming.
But I'm ready to see what Nintendo's got up their sleeve. It seemed like they had bigger plans for last year that they never got to do, and so
We're going right back
I'm
inside,
ready for
Panda
them.
Finn. Good job. Let's get up. Let's get higher on them. Unless you got numbers. What do you got?
I just see one behind the shed on purple ping.
There's 2 right there.
Broke shield.
Broke shields on 2.
Downed one.
Nice down. I got the finish on that guy.
Let's push.
He's inside that shed on purple.
There's another guy to your right. Watch out.
I have 3 bullets.
Got one.
That guy died. That guy died.
Okay.
That wasn't a team wipe though. Where'd he go? Where'd this guy go? Find him.
He's down
The
below.
2 that
his
were here
water
are down.
tower, so-
We go on from here.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
I'm on him.
Oh, I shouldn't have just kept running. Dang it. It's all you, Nick. You're alone.
Death.
Guy above me, falling in on me. Oh, I died. He's on the. He's right by my dead body to the right.
Oh shit. We gotta go up. Watch zone.
What's my wildest E3 prediction? LRG. I think you're gonna find out very soon because I got some wild predictions, Barrett, like this wild hair of mine right now, and I can't share them quite yet. Can't
Push
share
over
them
to
quite
control.
yet. I guess I can share one that I pulled.
Purple ping. There's one person.
In control. Bottom.
Relocated.
Yeah, bottom floor.
No, I
Okay.
can't share. Can't share yet.
Right
Can't
behind
share.
you.
Oh shit.
I just saw that too.
God dang it. Okay, I
There
got plenty.
there are 4 squads, 12 people left. We're flying in. I need everybody to survive right now.
Mike, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, good. I think we have control to ourselves, and this is great for us. Let's get up on the roof and start holding this shit down. Nothing. I got 2 people in tents. They're gonna be pushing over to us.
I've absolutely committed to greatness
There's
or
a whole
the
team
dumbest
coming
idea
toward
I've ever
us.
done.
They're on the other side here.
I'll try.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Get back inside. Let's go. I need ammo. Oh, nice.
Give it. In front.
I have 3 bullets. I'm in deep trouble with 2 people here.
Damn it.
Good try. Dude, Khalif, you're the best, Khalif. Thanks for making me feel good. You and Mark Smalls.
Losing ground.
All
Nick,
right,
you wanna
they're
go
out
up top
top,
or
boys.
stay
Yeah, let's get up top. Let's get up top and start shooting
Be
down.
safe. Yep.
Close doors if you can, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh shit, I always go the wrong way here.
I
Up, 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 up.
All right, you 2 versus 9. Now make it 8. 2 squads, 8 people. Be smart, be safe.
There's a gas mat. Oh my god, look good. Look good.
We go on from here.
All right, it's just the 2 of us.
Yep,
Hey,
they're
you
here.
can make it if you
They're
try.
ready.
Just the 2 of us. We do not have enough money for Mike.
Yep, you're fine. Be smart. Listen up. I definitely
very
heard
much have
footsteps
no
in that
money.
building. They're at the bottom basement of that building. They're shooting at each other, so just be smart, be safe. 7 people. T-Rex can swim. I freaking love you. Thank you, T-Rex can swim for the 5 gifted subs.
Gas is closing.
You guys are going to be going uphill. If you stay high, you might be able to shoot down upon them as they leave.
Yeah,
Try
that's a
not
good
to
idea.
jump
We'll just
until
stay.
Straight
late.
ahead, Nick. Down on the hill.
Be ready to shoot. Good job. One guy just blew up your claymore.
One more down the hill a bit of that road.
Keep firing on him.
Good, Luke. You're good.
Gotta move.
Dropping right on him, Luke. Just start spraying and praying, brother.
Shit.
Good try, good try, good try. Keep moving, Nick. Just start spraying.
shit.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That was a good game, boys. Good
Oh, I got
game.
that 6
Great.
kill that last time I downed that guy in the gas. Fuck.
6 kills, bro? Get out
Yeah.
of here.
I got that. We douched those guys. Those guys ran up the wrong way and they just ran right into the wall. We just done.
Shout out to
done
T-Rex
skis.
Can Swim who gifted out 5 tier 1 subs. We're so close to making our goal today, guys. So close.
Thanks,
Nice,
guys,
dude.
and
What's-
thanks, Luke and Panda for jumping on with us. I appreciate it.
Yes,
guys.
thank you, boys, for
Super
sure.
duper.
Thanks for
Thanks for
coming and
having
joining
us.
us. We love
We do.
hanging out with you guys.
Let's run it back. I'm feeling it today, Mike. I feel like it's a Diet 7 update. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Nick, don't tell anybody, but I bought a bunch of Xbox merch and I'm waiting on it to be
God
delivered
bless you,
today.
Mike. God fucking bless you.
I'll
Mike,
wait
I'm gonna need to be your business manager. And you're gonna need to give me some of your money to set aside for a rainy day because I feel
I'm
like you don't
so
have that rainy
excited.
day fund. I'll be right back.
I got that cool Day Strike camo hoodie. I got the Electric Volt
Ooh.
crew neck sweatshirt. I got the
Ooh.
Xbox Black Sphere gaming hoodie, which is like your gray rainy day sweater, your just comfy sweater.
Yeah, I like
I also bought the Moa burger, the Samoa burger t-shirt is what they're calling it. Can I have Samoa right now, which I'm very excited about. I don't know. You know, I'm not a graphic tee guy, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it.
Isn't there a limited edition Pringles flavor where it's the Moa birds from Reach?
I actually have those in the house, Panafin. They did. They have those. They sent those to us. They get an Xbox for sending that. But me and the gang did get to try those, and I still have about 4 unopened in my house that I have up along like the walls and stuff. Which they're pretty cool looking. They're kind of cool. Shout out to Captain Mark for the tier 1 sub for 45 months. Gilbert G12, my guy, with the Prime Gaming sub for 44 months. Love you. Thank you so much for your support. Nathan with the tier 1 sub for 3 months. Thanks, homie. Appreciate that. Spawn on me. You know that, Khalif, dude. I got that merch, Khalif. I got that. And don't tell Nate shot in the 100 Thieves. But Barrett, I bought a bunch of FaZe Clan merch. A whole lot of FaZe Clan merch, Barrett. Oh, man, FaZe up, baby. FaZe up. Woo! I'm pretty excited about it because they actually had a collab with Xbox and they made a bunch of like Xbox 360 gear that is red hot. They got this killer varsity Xbox green jacket. Love it. Love it. Bought it immediately. Should have bought 2 though, Bear. Didn't go with my rule of 2. I'm kind of worried about it. Boys, let's go chem engineering since I haven't heard Nick, all right? I haven't heard Nick. Let's do it.
I missed that man already.
There's definitely people dropping here. I'm going to drop right over here. I've landed. People are here with me. Panafin, we're looking clear. Nope. You found somebody good.
I see. I saw a few people up the stairs.
We're all good. Let's go. Let's go inside. He's all the way at the end of the hallway. I don't know how I shot a grenade launcher at that guy. Oh, he just dipped. Okay, he's scared.
Yep.
My bad.
That means they're down below us, boys. So stay tight up here. Let's all stay together. Move floor by floor together. Unless you guys already went down. All right, he already went down. We're going down. No! No, Panafin. Murder that man in there. Oh, man. That kid got so lucky. Oh, no. That kid's nasty. That kid's nasty.
And we hit our daily goal for the day. Shout out to everyone.
Yeah, thanks,
2
everyone.
out of 22. We're 2 days closer to that community Photoshop challenge. I know y'all wanted it. We'll call up Simply Sassy. We'll hit up Ben. Please be excited. And we'll say, yo, what y'all want to do?
I'm glad we did that because I felt like it would have been embarrassing of like the one day I'm directing the stream this week. We wouldn't hit the goal. And then I could never look at Kevin ever again.
Oh my gosh, can't ever look at Kevin. Kevin would be just eating the sandwich, staring at you too awkwardly. Shout out to my good friend Pope Art in the building. Yeah, exactly. Just staring through you is essentially how that feels. Hi, Pope Art. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a terrific day. What you doing over there, my friend?
Where'd that just come from? Where's that guy shooting from?
Boys, let's keep getting money. Oh, somebody's in there. Get ready. Good job, squad. Good job, everyone. Everybody good?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know where the kids are shooting from, though.
All right, let's try to get some money here. Oh. Got no eyes.
We almost have enough.
He's got sniped at from that other building, but we're good. Oh, he's in here with me. He's over on my side, my side. All the way in the back, boys. Just rocketed him.
Up on me. God damn it. There's a cluster strike on me, Luke, if you want it.
Is that at the buy station that man killed you? Good job.
This kid's flying in right here.
Flying in right below us. He's gonna die. Nice.
It's a team ride.
We are still short, boys, so we gotta still keep working. Let's go after that bounty. Let's get aggressive. Since we're short, might as well.
Okay. Hold on.
They might be taking steps over towards us. They also have a sniper rifle in the windows.
I got a cluster. I'm just going to cluster the top of the building right now.
Okay.
Go.
Let's go, everybody, right now.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Up the stairs. Oh, shit. I just killed myself. Luke, I need to... Just go. Just go. Just go. Watch out. Oh, shit.
No, there he is. Nice job. Keep moving, Panda Fan. Murder that guy and keep moving. Good job. We got money. Good job, everybody. Oh, Pope Art staying up late, working late. I like that, Pope Art. There we go. Okay. When is the next movie watch along? Nick is currently planning that out with a special guest. And we'll see when that is, but sometime later this month. Right now, the main goal at Kind of Funny, get through E3. Okay, don't go too crazy. Don't overexert yourself. Let's get through the next 2 weeks. That's the goal here.
That loadout's clear if you guys want it.
Going for it, huh? Going for it.
You can rotate. You can stay there and hold that. I don't think there's anyone behind us. This is a nice little shipping town. I never noticed.
Yep. We have money. We should buy ammo box, armor box, stuff like that. Buy self-res if you need it.
I do need that, actually. Mike's always like, brush your teeth. I'm like, I don't want to brush my teeth.
Oh.
And then I brush my teeth.
You know what I mean? You know it, dude. You got to get up, bro. You got to get up and do it. Ain't nothing better than brushing and flossing your teeth, y'all. You know
I
what
like
mean?
a good floss every once in a while. I just never got in the habit of doing it, so my dentist hates me.
Everybody buying stuff? Make sure you're buying stuff. Oh, wait, there's no buy station here. That sucks.
I was like, yeah, there's no buy. We gotta...
There's no buy station at all. Okay, well, let's wait for this circle to close. 30 seconds, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
We have a team's loadout near us, so there could be a team coming from any direction. Just be mindful of that. I need this AMAX leveled up ASAP. Come on,
Yeah, you
now.
do. This thing is killer.
I need that. I need those bounties to die, bro. I need that free XP from the bounties. That's what it's all about. Maybe we need to play the big Warzone, Nick, and we just do a bunch of recons for me. That might actually really help.
Let's go do plunder. We can drop into a plunder.
Plunder jabroni stuff.
It's
Fine,
just
we'll
fun.
do it. I think I've played 2 matches of plunder in my life. Since
Plunder's
this game
great.
released. Is it really?
It's great for leveling shit up.
Yeah.
There's
test
guys
out
in
some
control.
guns.
This guy's on. Oh, that guy's dead. This guy's in control. I think they're fighting out for control right now. So maybe let's not do that.
50 meters. There's one.
I've completely walked away from the squad. Nobody say anything.
Sorry, Mike. Are you okay?
No, that's my bad. That's my bad.
Team
I'm gonna
Mike.
cluster. Oh, would you? Oh, I'm gonna take this armor sample.
We're out of time. Scrub the
All right.
contract.
I have a cluster. Should I cluster control?
Yeah, cluster control.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Someone dropping.
Just don't murder yourself like Nick.
Hey.
I'm
still here.
I saw that
here.
coming. I saw that coming.
Yeah, I'm dumbass. I tried to get like the top of the building, but it just didn't. It didn't work. All right, there's 3 guys in control right now still. So
10-4.
4. There's a whole squad over there,
Which side?
know
Right or
what
left?
right in front of us.
Okay, probably on the left-hand side.
There's 4 people, no ghosts.
Yeah, you can push in if we want to try. Yeah, they're on. I see a guy in this building.
I'm currently in on my side. Okay, I see
All right,
him.
let's push.
Yep.
I
There's
got
one
2
on the
guys coming
roof.
in. Yeah, I saw him. I saw him. Let's push with Mike. Let's stay as a squad.
There's one down.
Get that satchel if you need it. Middle level with Mike. I'm middle level.
Somebody just rezzed above us.
Okay, let's go up all the way up. All the way up.
All the way up is right. You're gonna be right. Oh, get inside, get inside. Nick, you all alone? Go, push, push, push.
That down's
2
one.
kids in there.
There's one more in
2
there.
kids. 2 kids that
Hold
are
on,
up.
wait for the strike. Watch my left.
He's reviving. He's
Just
just
chill.
right here. Purple thing.
Stay alive, Luke. Back up, back up.
This is
You're
stressing
fine.
me out.
You're fine, big dog. Just start. Yeah.
That's
Damn it!
He's above you. Yeah.
Alright.
There you go, Luke. Go down to the bottom level. Get out of there. You're
Oh, God,
fine.
you're with me. Oh,
You're in
wow.
hide mode. You're in hide mode.
Well, good.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
I need to steal Nick for about an hour of After Effects thing. Oh, he'll let you know. Khalif, you know that. He's got all the skills. He was showing it
Man,
off.
okay. Let's wave off that team. They're
Yeah, they're nasty.
they're better. Luke, why don't you just get out of there and go to a bye? We'll just reset our life.
You think I can make it to the one on the left?
You probably can. Yeah, I think they probably still think we're pushing them upstairs. So
I got kids on prison roof.
You gotta up and to the left.
Oh yeah, there's about 3 people on
Whoa,
the roof.
dude.
Control.
Buy a loadout if you can, and just pop it like down at the bottom, maybe.
Bottom of control.
Yeah, like where that.
Don't have enough for a loadout. Yet.
Oh shit! You should. You have 7, right?
Do I?
Yeah, you got 7.5. It's only 7.5.
Maybe like drop it like right there if you can. Oh, all right, but all right, okay, cool.
I got
cool.
7-1.
Shit, 7.5. Never mind. Never mind. We'll come to you.
That's all good. That's all good.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Oh, shit.
Everybody survived. There's
Oh,
no
damn, I'm
coming
the
back.
worst. Someone just downed me.
I have no guns, Nick Scarpino. I'm on the water side and I'm moving, just so you know.
I'm coming over you. Let's reset our lives here.
Contract updated. New objective.
It's just definitely one of those things, Mike, where I thought we were the better team there, and I was proven wrong. We got.
All right, that cluster strike split us. That's all that happened. Just split us.
Mike, come to me. I got armor. Oh shit! There's a guy on us.
10-4.
I'll find you. Coming to get you.
Mike, you have enough for loadout, or just buy a couple people back if Rebirth's closed.
I'm gonna need somebody to point me in the direction of buy station, if there is
Standby.
one still.
There is
None.
control center, but you got to go up the hill if you're gonna do it. Now you're done. If you can get back to control center and do it, you can be a hero. But you got to go to that bottom one up front, right there. Get out of there! Get out of there! Stick yourself. Jesus, this is a horrible thing we're doing.
Damn it! I killed a guy and had to reload.
Us versus 5 people.
Watch out for the precision.
Take cover.
Stay indoors if you can.
Us versus 4 people. They're coming my side. I'm out of ammo.
Fuck you with the stupid flashbang.
Oh, they're lining up. for
Mike,
him.
just run.
Get it done.
Oh, it's a 1v4.
Gas is closing.
Woo! Both those kids got alive. That's ridiculous, bro. We had
Damn
them, dude. Good game. Bear, what's our time count?
We
start
got
pressing buttons.
23 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, great job, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. After Effects stream and just a bunch of Warzone. Love that. Love that. Whew. That's a great question, Mr. Yaz, man. We got to play Mortal Kombat with Khalif, of all people, and Blessing. Nick, have you ever played Mortal Kombat back in your day, and have you ever found yourself to be a fighting game fan?
I used to play Street Fighter 2 actually, and back in the day, it was either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, you had to pick a side, and I picked Street Fighter. So Mortal Kombat was never my jam.
You had to pick a side, Nick? That's how it went down?
Well, because you had quarters, right? You couldn't play infinitely, so you had to. If you wanted to get good at a game, you had to just pick a game and main it. And so back in like Laughlin, Nevada, I would go and I would just play Street Fighter 2 because the Mortal Kombat machine just looked really intimidating. It was scary.
Okay.
That was it. Mike, where are we at with your AMAX?
AMAX 53, boys. Look at that. We are flying with the AMAX. Barrett says we have 23 minutes, so I'm going to pop 2 tokens right now. 2 little 15-minute tokens.
Let's go. Get it done.
And we are going to try to continue to grind away on this.
Grind or die. That's what they say, bros.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry about that, everyone. I apologize.
I liked it. I feel that. I feel that.
I apologize
I feel
for
that.
nothing.
I apologize for nothing. Now, Mike, your camera's off right now. Is that because you're snorting a chai latte, or what's going on over there?
Dude, I was just thinking about going to get my second chai tea latte. My camera's on. I'm looking at you. My
Yeah,
camera's
I
on
don't know what's
Discord.
going on.
You
Why
don't
don't
see
I
me?
your- Oh, I see it now. That's cool. That's crazy.
Okay.
It just came back.
Okay.
Wild on wild.
I have been hearing
schedule
reports
today on
that
Twitch?
Discord has been a little funky
Getting a little wonky.
today.
What's the plan for Twitch today? I mean, we are rounding out our stream here with 23 minutes left. We're going to continue on with some Warzone Resurgence with the best friend community. And then we got to send you to somebody awesome. Who the heck's playing cool games? Who's having fun out there? A good friend Ray is playing Slime Rancher right now. Grant
Great game.
Pooh Bear is playing as Mick Flair in the No Pixel server. Let's see what else. Bruce out there going medieval. Never heard of that game, but I like it. PlayStation is playing Soul Calibur for you fighting game fans out there. Our good friends at Game Attack, they're doing some Apex Legends, along with Team Xbox is doing Apex Legends right now as well. Of course, there's only MXC. If you like MXC, the video or the TV show, we could send you to them, and you could just watch MXC a bunch. You know.
Tamora's streaming some Valorant.
Oh, I love,
Easy Allies.
love that.
They seem to be doing a pre-E3 like kind of hype prediction thing right now, maybe.
Okay, are they back in the office? I believe they're back in the studio, right?
I believe so. Let me check. I can open up that stream.
Open
right
it
there.
up.
See what's
Send
going
them
on.
to the Otters. Washburn says, not a bad idea. Washburn. We should make sure everybody knows about the Otters. The
Oh,
hottest
send them to the
stream
Otters for sure.
on Twitch. That's not a bad idea.
Got the longest ad ever before I can watch this Easy Allies stream. A 35-second ad for Adobe.
Jan on the moon. Jan, I'll tell you right now, go to Only MXC on Twitch. Literally 24/7, Only MXC. What happened with the Curling 101 stream? That's going to happen when we build Legos, which could be this Friday. Kevin's Lego set gets there today. Nick, you should have Arizona Iced Tea at your house already. I don't know
Okay,
if you
I'll take a
saw,
look.
but they have
It might
said
be
that you
downstairs.
and
It might be
Andy's
downstairs.
Arizona Iced Tea has been delivered, big dog.
Ooh.
I will go
Yeah,
and look for
dude.
it. When are we doing that
Arizona
stream
Iced
next
Tea.
week?
Yeah, we're going to do that next week with Andy.
I'll be there to watch.
Temo3 asks, how big is the Lego set? I would hope big enough to annoy Paul.
Big as your face.
Yeah, no, I let Kevin choose Bear because I was gonna
Holy
get him
shit.
that Daily Bugle one that would have had Paulo
Oh
whip it
my
out the window.
gosh.
You know, I was
It
so
looks
close.
so cool, Mike. So
oh my
fucking
god, Bear!
cool.
It. I was about to spend the bank. Nick would have been really mad at me if I did that. But
I need you to just not do
dial
that.
it down. Dial it down. We bought a Harry Potter one that we're gonna give to Cool Greg. I believe it is the Weasley's house with Bellatrix. The evil is in there. Is why he wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That scene that like never happened in the books, but they added it into the
Correct.
movie for absolutely no reason, and it made no sense.
Had to have it, right? Had to use her somehow, I guess. I don't know. Everybody stay alive here, boys.
Supply box located. Move to secure. Objectives updated.
I'll tell you what, Mike. I've been really enjoying shotguns and close range, like close quarter stuff.
I know you get that blue shotgun. It's fun to shoot at
It's
people,
so
bro.
fun. Pop, 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 pop. Sounds like you're popping popcorn.
That whole team is in here right now. Did not mean to jump in there with everybody and their mother here, but you know what? Here we are.
I'm gonna go up the stairs and pop them.
Yeah, there's one kid right behind the stairs. So walk up and turn 180. Then they also revive. So there's a bunch of people now.
Nope, I'm not doing this anymore. This
Yeah,
is not
there's
my
a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people.
day. Oh, I have a grenade. Eat it, stupid.
Are you still down there, Nick?
Oh god, yeah, I'm still down here. But I just gassed myself. You will not be surprised to know. I got 6 bullets. Let's make it count. 6 shells. On me.
I'm looking like an idiot right now. One sec.
He's right above me. Mike, be a hero. Oh, he's not. Okay. There's 3 people up there. Don't go up there. It's bad.
This kid's a marathon runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. No, yes, we got him. Damn. That'd be a TikTok video right there if I said. Whew. Good job, Panda.
I'm glad you just dropped down with you guys.
Oh, Panda, one more right there. Oh, I'm jumping out the window. Oh, what a move to
Downed him.
survive. Thanks, Panda. Thanks, Panda, for the cover.
Ground.
You're welcome.
Let's meet up at the buy station, Panda. Once we know it's clear, give me your money and we'll get this load out.
I walked off the plane at LAX. I was listening to some Miley
Give us
also.
a little
bro.
Miley. I like that. Okay, okay.
Got some money there if you need it.
10-4. I'll buy us an ammo box.
On the way.
Ammo box right next to the loadout. Make sure you grab your loadout first. Good job, squad. Way to survive. Good job, everyone. I'm gonna go grab this bounty.
I am off on my own right now.
Wow. That
Hey,
was
Nick, where are you at?
absolutely wild.
I don't know. I went for someone popped a supply run, so I grabbed it. I'll come. Oh, I'm right next to you guys. We're fine.
you're
There's
right,
someone
yeah.
near you, Nick. Careful. They just dropped in.
Oh, you fucker! Kill that guy. Kill that kid.
Hey, you know what? Consider it done. Where's he at?
Yeah,
On him.
thanks.
All right, Mike.
Yes,
It
Barrett,
might
tell me.
finally be the time. Did I just make a ridiculous amount of money after everybody decided to squeeze AMC today? Because I was just thinking AMC, just a smart investment. Just a smart investment, especially when
Mike,
theaters are coming
that
back.
loadout is bad. Sorry, Bear.
Clear. I'm
No,
here.
no worries. Now everybody's decided to squeeze AMC. Got a good amount of money. Is it finally time to get an Xbox One S or Series S?
Yes.
Yes, Barrett. I think it's time for you, Barrett. I think it's the right time too. Because you're having fun with the PC side of things. I think it's time to try it, Barrett. I think so.
Barrett, there's nothing that Xbox can do your PC can't. Literally, I opened my PC. It says, "Hey, welcome to the Xbox," and I was like, "Did you just not even repurpose? You just repurposed, or what did you do?"
The one thing, Nick, of why I think about getting an Xbox is just because the Game Pass for consoles is great.
That's
Great.
fair. That's fair.
Great offer.
Mike's always going on and on. Oh, Game Pass.
He's squeezing. He's squeezing AMC too, Nick. He's squeezing them, bro. He's
You
squeezing
gotta
them.
squeeze AMC, bro. I don't know what that means. Is it like a stock thing? You got
Yeah,
AMC
so
stock?
people are squeezing AMC today, and
Why,
they're
'cause
making
those
those
movies are coming back finally, and everyone's like, "Cool."
They've just been squeezing random stocks over the last couple months since they all got high off of what was it?
Game
Game
stonks.
stonks and stuff ever since. So, yeah.
How hot is Dogecoin right now?
Oh, Dogecoin is dead. Dogecoin will stay at 30 to 40 cents for the rest of its life.
All right.
Rest in peace, I guess.
What are you guys seeing? Anything fun out there? Anything fun out there?
Got a big fight going on over there. If we take this house, we can get involved
go.
with that
Let's
fight.
go get involved.
Khalif, stop it. Khalif, stop it. Said, I wish someone would squeeze my AMC.
I'll squeeze your
Ah,
hand.
you're wild, Khalif.
I don't mind it.
We're 3 threat.
If you get in this game right now, I'll squeeze it. I'll squeeze whatever you want.
Khalif, dude. We'll go extra if you play right now with us. Khalif is right.
Oh, I'm being hunted.
That kid's out in the middle of the street right now. They're right across the way by that buy station. I died. I need a pickup in this other house. Thank you, Panda. Everybody else keeps shooting. Panda's got me.
It's like
Do not
zombies
let
all
them
over
come
again.
across this wide
God
open
damn
street.
it. I need a
Panda,
pickup.
go take the window. Luke, go get him. Panda will shoot now. Panda, start shooting out that window. Nice. I'm climbing up. Do not let them cross the street.
I'm expendable.
They may have crossed the street.
They did not. They're still there. Oh,
Yeah, they're
nice
still
down.
Oh, nope, nope, nope. There's a kid this house now. Be careful. There's still 2 kids dead ahead of us. I'm
Pushing,
fine.
pushing, pushing,
You
pushing.
pushing, Nick? All right.
Okay, Nick's pushing.
Someone behind you, Nick. I got him.
Thank you.
Heard of the
From
man?
behind. I don't know where.
Expendable.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe
There's a kid on me under here.
I'm pulling back to you guys.
Hit that buy station. Hit that buy. Buy UAV. Buy self-res.
Armor satchel here. You guys need it?
I'm good.
I got an ammo box here. I'm gonna drop it in here. No, I'm not. I'm fine.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Let's get indoors.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Want yellow building?
That kid ran.
Fire cell shot. Prices are back to normal.
Needs to grab that bounty, wherever that bounty is. Find it inside this house.
Probably
Down
upstairs,
below.
hold on.
Downstairs.
Oh. What the frick is the upstairs of this place?
It's a ladder.
No, it's a ladder. I got it.
I got it. We're good.
Objective is to eliminate the
All right, everybody, lock in.
All right, where are we rotating here?
There's people right here.
Well, there's only 3 squads left, so let's stay alive. We need to rotate.
I feel like it's gonna.
We
be tense,
stay right here, or we go to living quarters, one of the two. But like, we're locked in right now, boys. We need to stay together. Don't
I think we
make
stay. I think they're gonna.
mistake
I
and
think they're gonna push up the road from there, so we can snipe as
Okay.
they come.
win. Everybody, just stick together. Nice.
Yeah, there's a
Somebody-
team over by the loadout. Drop.
Somebody grab that really quick. If you're next to it, grab that for me.
I think I can get it. Where is it? I got it. Oh, it's on the roof. Hold on.
That team is right there.
I'm coming to get you.
Fuck to get up there.
They're up in Mother Goose Hen. They're in the Goose Tower. Big shot, Mike. Oh, broke his
I'm an
armor.
idiot. I don't know how to get up there.
Downed him. Oh, let's go, bro. He died immediately.
All right, I don't know how to get
We're
that.
moving
Mike,
to
I'm
living
sorry.
quarters. Don't worry about it. We're moving to living quarters. Skip it. Everybody move now. There's a team up the hill, and then there's a team down below us. We got to own this building right now. Everybody up second story.
Closing doors.
Close doors. Watch the staircase. I'm going to ping out where they're at. Like I said, one team at headquarters, one team down below us. Let's be mindful of that, okay? Lock
watching
in. We have
east.
numbers. They're coming down right now.
Mark him.
Can't get a live ping on him, but he's right on that fence. He's at living quarters. He's panicking at living quarters. Just broke his shields. He's right there. Oh, Mother Goose Hen, Goose House, Goose House, Goose House. Be mindful of that team on the right, though. Do not forget about that team on the right.
Gas is inbound.
Guy up on that roof on blue.
I'll find you.
Mike, can you shoot down at him?
I'm trying. I got no love.
Yeah, there's someone in the tower.
Yeah.
He just
There's
left.
at
He
least
just
2 of
left.
them.
They're still up there?
There's one. Yeah, there's one. It got downed one.
They're in the tent. Okay, we got to be mindful of the other team
There's
next
a guy
to us,
pushing
though.
right here, right here. Watch our. I'm watching our right.
Good.
but
Luke,
watch out.
watch that backside is right. Love that, Luke. Love that staircase watch.
Luke at the backside. Got it. I'll have front right.
Okay, everybody can start coming over here. Let's be mindful right now. Panda
They're
Fang,
gonna
great
push right
kill.
into us. We got a great spot.
The other team is in tent, so we're good right now. They don't want
car
anything to
behind
do
us.
with us.
God damn it! Damn what? For fucking where? Come on.
Get ready, get ready. They could be coming, Luke. Step up a little bit.
Oh, behind us. Or I got shot from behind.
Come to me. Luke, watch the stairs.
Shit, there's 2 down
Mike,
here.
buy me back.
You're fine. Come up, come up, come up. Good job, Luke. Step off and use some armor. We're
If
all
we lure
good.
them up the stairs, I could shoot the box.
Mike, don't do it on the glass. It's gonna do the glass. Yeah.
Down one. One's dead. One on my body.
It's us versus 3 kids. It's the kids in the tents.
Ah, shit, they're all over here.
You're fine, Luke. Just survive.
Group up if you guys can.
Come on.
Armor up, Mike, if you can.
It's going to push back. Mike, you can buy one of us back when we get over there if you need to.
Sorry, Mikey.
That's all right. Kid's above me right now. I can see him. Ah, good try,
Bold move,
boys.
switching to the sniper rifle close
Yeah,
up.
I know. It's one of those where it's like, man, do I have a sniper? Do I have anything? I've been rocking that sniper so much, I got to get rid of it at the late game. Whew. All right, I think that is going to round out our stream right there. Barrett, give me a double check on that.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes left, so we might as
5
well.
minutes. All right,
yeah.
well, let's
Good
give
job,
some love.
everyone.
And a fan, happy birthday. Luke, you did awesome, all right? Great job, Luke. Thank you so
Thanks for
much for
having
the
us.
love. Thanks for having fun, you guys. We'll see you guys later. Nick, Barrett, we got 5 minutes to just vamp it out and hang out. Nick, you talked about After Effects today. Give us one more rundown. What would you encourage people to learn After Effects if they're into that? What should we say about it?
If you dazzle people with motion graphics, if you're really into motion graphics, yes, I would say learn After Effects. To me, it's the best program out there. I think it's one of the only programs out there really that can do those things. Having said that, if you just want to spruce up your project with motion graphics, don't make the mistake of saying I'm going to go and learn After Effects, because it's going to take you a few years. Why don't you just go? There's plenty of template sites that sell awesome ass templates that are super easy to just jump into and change some text, and boom, you've got your stuff done. You've got lower thirds and all that stuff. So that's probably the way to go right now for people who just don't necessarily have a passion in it. But if you do, it's a really cool and very rewarding program. But it is, just understand that there are people that make a profession out of just doing After Effects. And so understand it that way.
I love that.
I just came in to get my AMC squeezed by Nick.
Oh,
I'm squeezing shit out of that
Man,
AMC.
just come in here and squeeze this AMC,
You're
baby.
the best, Khalif. We miss you. Keep working hard. And can't wait to see all the big E3 talk coming over from Spawn on me. You know that, big dog.
Just wanted to come in real quick and give y'all some love. Good stuff. I see y'all almost got that dub. I saw y'all almost got that
Dude,
dub.
we're getting better, Khalif. We need you, bro. We need Blood Force to reunite. When can we get you, Khalif? Where are you? When can we get you here?
Oh my God, I'm trying, working. I gotta get this 9 to 5 money, man.
I get that 9 to 5, bro.
You
You're
know,
the best.
once I become a CEO of everything,
I like
then
that.
I'll be able to
CEO of everything.
delegate that work to somebody else so that I can go play some more
How
COD
about-
during the day.
How about Dame Dollar Sign?
Man, listen, what we need to do is get Dame to the Knicks. Knicks are playing tonight. I got my playoff hat ready. Dame is a monster, dropping 55 points on a losing team. Why? It just hurt my feelings. It just hurt my feelings. I love him though. He's
All
a
right,
good dude.
Well, best of luck to your New York Knicks. That's a big game right there. That's a must-have, right? That's a must-have win for this team.
Win or go home. Win or go home.
Win
That's
or
the way
go
it winds up
home.
working. Yep.
What's Khalif's
Yep.
9 to 5? Just being awesome, being incredible, working hard, you know, getting that money, getting that bag, as some kids would
I
say.
squeeze AMCs all day, baby. That's what I do for my 9 to 5.
That's my first time squeezing an AMC. So Kyle, let me know if I do it right.
You'll be the first to know. You'll know. You'll hear the noises.
Okay, good.
Later,
We'll see,
y'all.
we'll see the effects.
See you, Khalif.
Later, Khalif.
Barrett, let's get out of here. We're going to go raid somebody awesome. You all have a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you for helping us achieve that daily goal, going for the extra hour, and continuing to add on to our monthly goals. Remember, at 4 monthly goals, our first monthly goal of June, we will bring back a community Photoshop challenge. I know all of you best friends out there want to do the Photoshop challenge. You want to have some fun with Nick, Andy, and the gang, and we'll do that on Tuesday with our power rankings of the world's #1 summer drink, Arizona iced tea. Where does your favorite iced tea fall? We're going to find out on Tuesday, y'all. Don't miss it. And that's it. See you later, everybody. Peace.